Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Double Bushida here. Hope you guys are doing alright. And we're here to watch some Wilds, which starts in an hour. We're a bit early. But we're just here to chill, you know, hang about, see what you guys are saying. Coming out here bold today, so Soros can see it. Then we got 4 listeners right now, actually. Probably Anonymous is watching right now, I'm guessing. Yo, Scythe. Doom is assemble. Alright, guys, if you're gonna Doom, at least wait, like, give it a chance. Let's see what they're gonna show us. And then from there, we can kind of judge if it's good or not. Because, I mean, I have no idea. I think giving things a fair chance is always good to do. Consider us assembled. Oh, that's funny. Uncle jump scare. So is. I'm doing this for you, man. Showing up here both for you. But how you guys doing? Can you guys hear my background music? I'm guessing not, actually. Okay, now you can. Let's listen to some Monster Hunter music. Wow, Monster Hunter time! Lagiacrus is almost here. Lagiacrus is almost here. How you guys feeling about Lagiacrus? Are you excited? For the non-Doomers, are the non-Doomers excited? The non-Doomers, are you excited? We can get to the Doomers in a bit. Lance Main, how you doing, my friend? Monster Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. Interesting. Look at all these awards, guys. How can you dislike this game? Look at all these awards. Look at all these awards. You must love this game. It's in an hour. In an hour's time, this will start. We're just waiting on that. Let's see how it goes. But, you know, before that, we're here just to talk. See what you guys are thinking. See how you're feeling about Monster Hunter, about Wilds, about what's going to be shown today. Now, the first question to you guys is, do you think there's going to be a second monster? All right, it's been theorized that there's going to be 2 monsters. I'm going to do a poll on this. How do I do polls? It's been a minute since I've streamed. Oh, here we go. Participation awards. Fair enough. I'm gonna play it either way. Doesn't mean I won't be upset. That's fair enough. You know, if you're upset, you're upset. Like, no one can force you to be excited. Honestly, no one can force you to be excited. Sup, Eggman? Yeah, Eggman's pretty smart though. I don't look like an egg though. On Wilds, I've 800 hours. Jaya, cool. 800. You're crazy. Insanity. Okay, that's insane. How many do I have? I have about 150. 150. Oh, you haven't seen Man Like a Frog in a while, so it's good to see you again, man. It's good to see you, by the way. Buddy, can you guys hear my fan? I don't think so. Let me put my fan down a bit. There you go. Okay, not a good one. I'm expecting them to add Diablos or something. Ew. That'd be disgusting. That would be disgusting. But we got 75% saying yes, 25% saying no. Yo, Wind. Yeah, so Wind and Soul is the biggest haters, honestly. I've been loving the monster moveset. Which monster? Is there a particular monster you like, or is it just most of them in general? Baka Templar Gaming says, I said this unironically the other day, but Power at launch in February 2024 had more content than Monster Hunter Wilds did at launch, and even the title update 1. Damn. I haven't played Power, so I don't know much about it, to be honest, but I was hoping Wilds did have more monsters on launch, considering it's an open world game. Not open world, considering it's a grand game of grand size. I was expecting it to at least have, I think, personally, I think for the scale of the game, 40 monsters would have been fair to see. I think we should have seen 40. Even if it was subspecies, if it was, what else? Guardians, I think we should have 40, because that way you don't have the same monsters showing up on the map all the time. Like, we've gone through so many problems where there's Arkvales everywhere. I'm tired of Arkvale. I don't want to see him again. I don't want to see him. So, I think more monsters in this game really suits it well. So, I would have liked more, at least. But, unfortunately, it had less than Rising Water base, which is interesting. Jackie says, I've been playing on PS5 Pro. Ooh, the Pro, yeah? That must have been good. I know the PS5 Pro is a pretty sick console. It's expensive though, can't lie. Can't lie. Kevin says, huge, I'm ready. And yeah, 40 would have been good. Yes, I think 40 would have been fair. Definitely when you think about it like this, guys. I mean, let's do some research, right? I'm going to do some research for you guys right now. Since we're just chilling here, let's chill together. A good time, just, you know, enjoying music while talking about Monster Hunter. So I'm on the Monster Hunter wiki right now. I know people don't like this page, but one interesting thing about it, it shows you, I mean, normally it shows you the amount of monsters in the game. It normally shows you the number. Okay, where's the? Okay, when I go here, probably. Okay, here we go. So Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate had 51 monsters, right? 51. If we go to 4U instead, remember that 51 monsters. 4U had 75 large monsters. 75. They just kept going up quite a bit. Even the base. I mean, the base one had what? Okay, I guess. Okay, this one's a bit of a weird one because Tri had so little monsters compared to 4. Tri and 4 had so little monsters. Now think about it. So they added a lot when they went to 4. They added a lot. So I don't know if that's a fair comparison when I think about it, actually. World had 30-ish at launch. Yeah, 30 at launch. So I just think, considering it was built on the same engine as Rise, even though it's a bigger game, they should have been able to implement more monsters for the game, at least. How is 3? 3 is great. I love 3. Like, 3 is one of my favorites. It's one of my goats, honestly. Underwater combat can be a bit annoying, but it's okay. It's really good, actually. Yo, Cyberboy, it's been a minute. Let me see what else. Oh, Churikaso. Yo, Nova, it's been a while since I've been in one of these. Yeah, man, it's good to see you. We got 32 people. That's actually crazy. 32. I sold my PS5 and traded in for a PS5 Pro. I sold the PS5 for £250. That's... Yo, bro, you kind of got ripped off. PS5, that's expensive, you know. But I guess it is used. It is used. Wow. You know what? You got money towards your PS5. So, you know, at least you can say that. At least you can say that. All right, let's check generations and this monster count. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe I was expecting too much, but I feel like for how grand the game is, I think more monsters on start would have been great. Like Generations has 71 monsters on start, 71. Right, when you compare Generations to 4 Ultimate had 52. They went to 71. It was built on the same engine. That's why the old games, they were able to come out with so many monsters at once, because they were just building on top of the previous games. Monster Hunter, I think 2 onwards, they were using the same engine. Even World used the same engine as the old games, but it was an offset engine. It was an adapted engine for World. When does the showcase start? It starts at in 50 minutes, man. Chill. We're just here hanging out. I started early because, you know, I just want to chat. I just want to chat. Do I want to link to the new wiki? What's the new wiki called again? I can't remember. Capcom just... Yo, Ryan. Monster Hunter, the mobile game, is getting more updates and love than Wilds. I mean, I don't know about that. I never played the mobile game, so... Which mobile game are you talking about, by the way? Arkveld, Gore, Radar, and the others. Oh, yeah, those gold monsters are good. Well, Arkveld, I kind of got tired, but the rest are good. The rest are good. Rise, after its title update before Sunbreak, had more content than Wild with title update 1, and Rise only had 2 title updates. Rise title updates were pretty damn good. They were pretty damn good. So it's just weird, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's quite evident that the game was released not ready. They should have cooked a bit longer. But here we are, you know, we're waiting for Laggy now. We're waiting for Laggy. See what Laggy has to say. I have my Wii U here. I've got Monster Hunter Try right here. Goated game, Try's great. Where this guy started. It's a bit dark in here. I still have, oops, I dropped the I dropped the game. I still have the case, the game. Still have the what's it called? The guy booking here from ages ago. Wow, it's been so long. Like I love Laggy. Laggy was one of my favorite monsters. My first flagship. So I'm excited. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do to him in this game. I'm interested. Let me see what else. They're gonna add 20 monsters and fix every bug in this update. Trust, bro. That is like crazy amounts of coping. Like, bro. You're gonna kill people with that much. Honestly. Let me see what else people are saying here. FromSoft make better Monster Hunter games with Night Rain. People have been saying that recently, and that's actually kind of sad. I don't know what to think about it because I haven't played Night Rain. But when I was talking to Meat Man, he was even saying himself that Capcom could learn from Night Rain because they're doing Monster Hunter better than Monster Hunter. Maybe the Monster Hunter team's getting a bit complacent, possibly. I don't know. I haven't played Night Rain, so I don't know. But it's interesting to hear someone say that. And it wasn't just him. Many people have been saying it. Even on the Discord today, we talked about it as well. I unfortunately can't say I'm expecting much from the showcase. Excited, but my expectations are low. What, like they say, if your expectations are low, you know, it can only go up from there. I mean, you hope, right? You hope. But guys, all right, let's try not to doom too much. Let's give them a chance. Let's see what they have for us. If it's good, then, you know, great. We can be happy. We can be excited. If it's bad, then we can say, Capcom, this isn't enough. We need more. What's going on here? Like, but giving things a fair chance, I think it's fine. It's bad for PC. Yeah, Wilds is garbage on PC. It's honestly garbage. If we, I'm not sharing my screen, my whole screen, but if we go to the Steam page right now, we'll go to the Steam page for Wilds. Give me a sec. Here we go. God damn. 14%. It's not good. It's not a good look. Oops. It's not a good look. And I tried to warn them. I tried to warn them. I tried to warn them a while ago. I said it. I said, Capcom. Let me look. There was a video I did a couple months ago. I was like, Capcom, please, for your sake, don't put out. I mean, I do a lot of Monster Hunter content, as you can see. Where was it though? Where was it? I don't remember where it was. I put out somewhere though. Anyway, I put out a video at some point saying Capcom, like, don't release this game in a bad state, because if you do, it's not going to be a good look. It's honestly not going to be a good look. I just can't remember where it is now. Where the hell did I put it? No, I can't find it. But yeah, I said it somewhere, and unfortunately, they you know, the game is in the state it's in. Oh, here it is. This situation worries me. It's Monster Hunter 2, but this was about the beta. But I was saying, you know, the casual people's perception of the game and how people are going to feel about the game. And unfortunately, as you can see, when it comes to here, we see this at 14%, and 14% is really bad. It shows a message. It shows a really bad message. Yeah, they won't forget. Honestly, they won't forget. There's been games that have just... It's killed people's expectations from the franchise on PC because of this. Now, there are some games that have come back from it, like No Man's Sky. Which is one game. Cyberpunk 77. You know, that's another game. Oops. It's actually quite cheap. Look at it now. Like, back in the day, this was like absolute garbage. Now it's pretty good. But then again, most of the issues were on consoles actually at that time. But there were still other issues. And now people are actually quite excited. So there is a world where Wilds does regain its favor in the audience. But there's also a chance it doesn't. So a message to Capcom in the future, even though I know it's, you know, shareholders, it's better for you guys to not risk your games in that way. You know, it's just better for everyone, apart from the shareholders, I guess. I guess apart from them, but you know, it is what it is, right? That's for later. I'm making a video on the Palico. Let's see what the chat have said. David says we don't need too much today. If they give a solid roadmap, that's healthier for the game's future. I think a roadmap is important, but I would also like them to show a good amount of content for this title update too, right? I want to see Lagiacrus. Okay, I need to lay down some ground rules, because I laid down ground rules for Mizzy and Capcom failed, like instantly failed. They just did the worst job I could imagine. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for Laggy. I need them not to just take Ivy Lagiacrus' moveset again and just paste it onto Laggy. Like, we can't do that. They need to innovate a bit more if they're going to bring back Laggy. They also can't... Now, this is a definite. They cannot use Abyssal Laggy's moveset. If they use anything from Abyssal Laggy's moveset, like, I'm taking a trip to Japan. Like, where is the headquarters? I'm going to Kyoto. I'm going to Osaka. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to somewhere. All right, Tokyo. Like, I need to talk to someone. I will learn Japanese to talk to Tokida. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to my boy Bissell? Like, chill. But you know, we can hope that they're not going to do that. We can hope they're not going to do that. You know, just innovate on Laggy itself. Let's keep Ivy as Ivy. Let's keep Abyssal as Abyssal. Yo, Cobra, I'm so excited. I'm excited too, man. By the way, love the videos, Nova. Ah, thanks, Cobra. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You know what? Maybe I'm not as excited as you. Maybe not. But thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let me see. The game runs better on console because it's easy. It's easily optimized. Yeah, I mean, yeah, making games for consoles. Well, I suppose it's easier because you have less variations in rigs to think about, right? Like, let me give you an example. I am a developer. I work on iOS apps, iPhone apps basically, and there's only a set amount of iPhone apps, right? iPhone, sorry. You know, you got your 17, 16, 15, whatever, and S's, Pros, doesn't matter. There's a limited amount of variations compared to Android. To Android, there's so many. There's Google, there's Samsung, there's even still Nokia and BlackBerry. I guess I don't know. Basically, there's so many different iterations when it comes to Android. They need to think about all these other ones. Compared to Apple, they just have to think about, you know, just the Apple ecosystem themselves. So, from my experience of my years being a developer, a lot of the Android devs, they have problems with certain devices that they don't have on other devices. And it's similar on PC, where there's so many different rigs with so many different setups that they can have many different issues. Yeah, BlackBerry still exists. It does. At least it did a couple years ago. It did a couple years ago. I remember that. It's very niche. Very niche. Very niche. But basically, it's easier for them to just hit 2 different SKUs or 3 because the Series S is a different SKU than the Series X. It's easy for them to hit the 3 rather than hit many, right? It's hard. So I give that to them. Nonetheless, it's their job to do it. So if we're paying them, they should make the game run well. In the end, that's what it falls down to, honestly. It's unfortunate, but it's the state we're in. Oh yeah, by the way, Monster on a t-shirt today. Monster on a rice. I don't have a Wilds one, unfortunately. Why am I not Yappo #1? Sorry, Maka. What's going on, chat? I don't even know who's Yappo #1. I think it's Hito. Nova, how come you never play 4U? It runs better than Wilds on PC. Bro, my 3DS is somewhere. You know, I just don't have a charger to play 4U again. And I don't know where to pick one up from, to be honest. It's kind of expensive, probably. I could play on PC, I suppose you're right. But I just haven't thought about it, to be honest. Well, I probably should. 4U is the game that I played, but I didn't play as much as I should have. Because I was playing on a really small, pinkish DS. And I wasn't enjoying the controls. I was not. I had that, I don't know if you guys remember, that X extension. Where you had the other disc, the little, like, flimsy, like, thing on the side. Like, it was very bad. But that was my setup. And I wasn't enjoying it too much. But I remember taking extended lunch breaks in the toilet to play 4U. That was so funny. Yo, Mr. Monstano. So maybe I should play 4U. I know you guys are right. I probably should. Yeah, I could just get a charger. And I know it's not going to be as good as it would be on, you know, on PC. But they're starting all over again. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm currently starting GU all over again. Already. With my friends. And it's been pretty good. When does the spotlight start? We got 26 minutes. Is it going to be on this channel? It might be on Capcom's channel instead, actually. Now, think about it. Yeah. Oh. Yo. That's a weird time to come into a stream. Oh, they're talking about Monster Hunter, I guess. I don't know. I kind of prefer looking at a blank screen rather than that. So I think I'll do that. I think we'll just look at this rather than the guy holding a knife in his hand. We'll go over to our channel when it's about to start. No, mind you, Apple does get upgrades in their specs, but it's easier to port because the OS. Yes, it does get upgrades, but it's easier to work around because you don't have as many variations as you do when it comes to Android. Android have so many more devices than it is on iOS. So even though they have different specs and they do upgrades, it's not as difficult as it is on Android. Is what I was saying, EA. But thanks for pointing that out. He got the shit out in case the update is bad, yeah, bro. Or maybe that's Capcom saying, you know, if you guys complain, they're gonna shank you. God damn. 4U has the best early game by far. Maybe I should experience that again. Bro found John. Yo, yeah, maybe that is John. Nah, John couldn't work for Capcom. Impossible. Impossible. There's no way John could work for Capcom. No way. Kobe says, I'm so excited for Laggy. I really hope we get some performance upgrades. I hope so too. My boy Lagiacrus. It's been a while since It's been a while. Let's check out some of the Lagiacrus cutscenes. Let's check out some of the Lagiacrus cutscenes. Remastered. Ooh, okay. First let's check this one out. Let's check this one out. Has it started? No, we got a bit. Boys has arguably the best end game system too. Early game is great too. Wow. Lion Conquest, I don't know. I think this is the best intro in Monster Hunter. This is the best. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Try's opening is actually insane. They cooked so hard. They cooked so hard. Look at my boy, come on. Look at the Jaggy, look at Jaggy. He got cooked by Raphalos. Yo, Raphalos and Lagiacrus, they need to fight. They need to fight. King of the Sky and the King of the Seas. They need that combat. Okay, Wind. Okay, Wind. Yo, Trex. Okay. Oh, man. Like, if you didn't play Try as a kid, you don't understand how sick this intro was. Damn, no, but he bold as fuck. Yo, Trax, Win, Suez, you guys are dickheads, man. You guys are always at me for being bold. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Alright? You want me? Fine. I'm gonna be Tim Pool for the rest of my YouTube career. You're gonna see me at the Grammys wearing a suit, a tux, and I'm gonna have a hat. Fucking dickheads, I swear. Yeah, try. Beautiful. Wow. Like you seen my Lagiacrus video? No, I have not. I'm sorry, I didn't check that out. That for disgusted. Yo, guys, you see you see this guy go to Turkey? Yeah, Ryan, I was thinking about that, but no, I'm not about that life. Let's see. There's more free cutscenes actually. There's more free. Oh yeah, the college cutscenes. Let's see the college cutscenes. Light bulb. Don't let them do you, no man. I mean, they can do me. It's fine. They just have to watch my ads. um, Mr. MH, we can check your video if you'd like, but I'd prefer people to watch it themselves rather than watch it through me. That way you can get more views. I'll put it in the thingy chat. Yo, can you play Desert Island? Yeah, we'll play some Desert Island. To be honest, Wind, you still get some money from premium, so I appreciate it. Not that much, but you still get something. We're here for laggy, so I don't mind. Thanks, man. Oh man, nah, I would never become a reaction channel, never. I want to do content. I want to do content. I might react like once in a while, but I would never like react like constant. Look at this guy. Pow. The thing I love about him, look at his eyes. Like, his eyes are great. Underwater, his eyes are amazing. They look so beautiful. Like, there's just something about them. Okay, more like menacing rather than beautiful, actually, now think about it. But I love when his back is all like sharked up, like electrified. It's so cool. That's one thing we're not gonna see, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's something we're not gonna see today, unfortunately. Okay, you say, oh, okay. Let's check out this video. His eyes are green now. They're green. How do you know that?
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Absolute cinema. Hi everyone, my name is Michael, and welcome to what was supposed to be the first actual video for the channel. Weeks ago I had a laggy video planned, and things have obviously developed since then. I'm glad I held off and can now work on this video knowing that laggy is going to be coming to Monster Hunter Wilds in Title Update 2. There is a lot of debate about the pronunciation of Lagiacrus, but there is no debate about just how popular it is within the community. How did it reach third in the community poll despite it not being in a game for 7 years and a lot of new players never even encountering it before?
We do have theories.
What makes Lagiacrus so special, and why has everyone been banging on about this monster for such a long time now? Over 10 years ago, I was a young lad that had only ever seen and played one Wii game, Wii Sports. The only reason I ever started
Really,
playing
Michael?
Monster Hunter was because of the MH3 box art. I like dinosaurs, and even though the Monster Hunter name actually kinda scared me, I saw this dude on the front and I was like, hell yeah. I ended up getting the game and giving it a red hot crack, Wii Remote and nunchuck.
So that's pretty cool. That for him it was the box art. For me, Try was my first game as well, for Monster Hunter. But it wasn't the box art that got me. There was this one trailer that IGN had, and there was a global, and it was such low res. I think it was like 480p or something, 360p. I don't know what it was back then. It looked dog shit. But back then it looked great. And there was like 4 hunters. They were chasing a global. They're laying down traps. They're laying down bombs. All these different weapons. And I was like, this game looks great. It looks amazing. And then I was like, you know, I need to get it. Got the game. Bro, that game was great. Try was amazing, man. It was so good. It was actually so good. I was skipping school. I can't lie to you guys. In the morning, you can ask Shibs. I was late for school. I was hunting Jaggy in the morning. I was just hunting. Like, I was just hunting all the time because, like, I wanted to play the game. I was testing out all of the weapons, and I know someone else earlier said that Try had the best customization for bows, and it was interesting because we had the medium bow gun in that game too. I never really touched it too much, but we did, which was quite interesting. It probably won't come back again. It was too complex for 6th gen. But it was great. It was great. Yamogo was great as well, Koba. It was great. And then when I was playing the game, I don't know. I was a dumb kid, I guess. Yeah, I was obsessed. I was telling everyone in school, yo, play this game, play this game. And I was so obsessed. Like, I was fighting, like, Jaggy for, like, a whole month. I didn't even know there was another monster. I was just fighting Jaggies. Like, I was just going out in the village and like, yo, let me hunt a Jaggy. Like, where's Jaggy at? Let me hunt a Jaggy. Just testing out all the weapons. And that's when I realized, finally, the next monster is Kurapeko. And I was like, oh, there's more than one monster. This game's sick. It's the best game. And I was playing it all the time. It was so good, man. It was so good. Bro, I was grinding those Jackies in the morning, getting the bus to school late. that was my childhood, man. Playing try. I think I was 14, 15 at the time. I tried to get everyone into this game. Honestly, tried to get everyone. I met several long life friends through Play Monster Hunter Freedom 2 on PSP in school. That's cool, David, man. I never had a PSP, unfortunately. I never really had a portable until I borrowed my mum's one for you. The pink one, you know, it was my mum's. Sorry, I got sidetracked, but yeah, that was me and me, you know, getting into Monster Hunter back and try. It was great. It was great. Let's watch a bit more of this. I'm not gonna go through everything, Mr. MH. I want to get through a bit of this, and we're gonna do a bit more talking before the stream actually starts. Novi be cross-guarding Hunter taking out the low-tier monsters, bro. Yeah, man. Of course, bro. Even in that game, I was playing bow. That's the only game you ever see me play bow. That's the only game.
Chuck in hand. The opening cutscene was just incredible and
Yep.
kind of helped validate the whole dinosaur thing even more. I continued through the initial quests and obviously was shitting my pantaloons when you're underwater and this thing comes barreling in while you're...
Bro, 100%. The first quest, this is... I'm just thinking about this. It's so sick because I know people talk about you know, the boat scene in 4U and all that stuff, and Gormagala coming in, and you're like, oh, I know it's Gormagala fighting him on the boat. It's sick. But Lagiacrus was dope. I don't know if they did this in gens previously, but it was so sick and try. Pretty much the first quest, they say go into the water, you know, go look around. Lagiacrus comes. Like, what the fuck's a Lagiacrus? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fuck this guy. You tried to fuck this guy up. This guy's like one tapping you. You're like, oh shit, I gotta run. I still remember trying to swim as fast as I can to get out of the water because this guy I just couldn't do shit. And he was too big, he was too strong. I didn't know how to play the game. You get above water, this guy's sticking his head off water and just throwing lightning balls at you. You're like, oh shit, dodge the lightning ball. Like, it was so sick, man. Your first experience playing try is this guy shooting lightning balls at you from the water. It's great, it's beautiful. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. That's what made Laggy so sick. I know people may think lag is overrated and underwater sucks, but that experience that you experienced back then, your first game, it was insane. It was insane. Tigres did it first. All right, Laggy, fair enough. You're a copycat. But he's a sick copycat. He's a cat that I like. So it's fine. That was so scary when I was young. Yeah, man, the experience is just different. It was just different. When you first experience that, like, it's hard to compare. It's honestly hard. So I get you, man. I get you.
trying to gather monster guts. We saw this early game flagship ambush starting with Tigrex and Freedom 2,
Oh, okay.
continuing with 3rd
Yeah.
gen and then into
You said
4th
it.
gen. And it was a great setup tool. When you're a new player and you are still figuring out controls, you have nothing but leather armor and an iron sword.
Also, I watched the video from a YouTuber, and apparently it's impossible. It's actually mathematically impossible to beat Laggy in this scenario. You don't have a weapon strong enough to actually destroy him. You're always going to be bouncing, and yeah, it's just impossible. So yeah, you basically have to run. You basically have to run.
And you are put in this position like
Yo,
this,
lady boats.
it creates such an immersive fear. The fact that in MH3 you're underwater and you are in this creature's element just dials up that fear even more. Many folks will probably tell you about their first encounter with Tigrex, Zenoga, Gormagala, or even Glavenus, with these invasions being their first memorable experience.
Question mark,
of the
question mark,
series,
question
and
mark.
how that set a baseline for...
Yo, you know what I love about Generations there? You know Generations is my favorite game. Like, they just show you, like, it's just about the hunting. Like, if this doesn't show you it's just about the hunting and nothing else, I don't know what does. Like,
being their first...
that's it. No ecology. It's just like, yo, fuck this guy up. Literally, every single monster. It's just that. It's just that. Even the flagships. Well, this guy is a flagship.
Memorable experience with the series and how that set a baseline for your progression as a player. Throughout MH3 Village, Laggy serves an important role in benchmarking
Yo, I need to
your
use that
growth as
as a meme, actually.
At the start of the game,
That's
the
actually funny.
Repel quest where you have the advantage fighting entirely on land, and the full hunt where everything you've learnt is put to the test, fighting on the back foot underwater and more offensively when on land. We saw this
They don't
concept
give a shit in that
iterated on
game. So
Repel
funny.
as well, where you got snippets of the Nergigante fight early as preparation for the real thing. MH3 also introduced the concept of setting up the flagship as the game's big bad through the story and then subverting that with a final
Yes.
boss. As far as you're
Sideus.
concerned, Laggy is responsible for the earthquakes affecting Moga Village, and that's
You know, I kind of feel bad, you know, when you think about it, because we think throughout the story, you think Lagiacrus is the one causing the earthquakes and all this stuff. You kill the guy. You're sent off to train to kill this guy, and then it wasn't him. Like whoever did their research didn't do a good job. All right, the guild kind of fucked up. Like they have to own it. They fucked up. We killed the Lagiacrus that didn't need to be killed. All right, they fucked up. But I can't lie, the armor was good though, and the weapons too. So Dace is weak against lightning, so I guess it kind of works out in the end.
That's why your journey as a hunter even began. Monster Hunter has never had a large emphasis put on the story or plot lines within these games. The story is there to serve and progress the gameplay, which is completely fine. Flagship monsters have often been set up as
Yo, these guys moved out your way, cause they knew you were him. They knew you were him.
character-like figures.
But I can't lie, this character here, he was him before you were him, and then he gives you his longsword, and then you're like, okay, now I'm him. In fact, why is it always a longsword?
Within these
No, wait. In for you, I think it's a sword shield, isn't it? You get like that sword shield. In for you, I think it's for you, or is it Jen? It's one of the two.
stories from an ecological perspective, and then that is used as the basis to create a strong connection to the player through gameplay.
Yeah, so is that's true, man.
As members
That
in the
person needs to get
community,
fired.
We talk so much about rosters in these games as though these creatures we go
Shad
out
Jr..
and fight and kill
Yes,
over
sir.
and over again are actual characters. We want to see
Oh, shit,
these
so we can get
characters
Dragon?
again and their personalities and
very
gear
wrong.
and fights as often as we can. And I think that is a testament to how well Monster Hunter has been able to deliver moments and memories through gameplay to create powerful connections with players without it being a story-driven
No, Dragon and
experience.
Lightning.
I think Laggy is a shining example of
But,
this idea,
yeah.
combining all of these elements with
Alongside
more
is the
obvious
main
things
character.
like a great OST.
I mean,
on a
definitely in
fan
Rising
favorite map,
world.
pioneering
Mostly
the
Rise,
Leviathan
actually.
skeleton, the fight, the gear, striking visual design into one iconic character of the series. Because it is
You know, I can't lie. Like Laggy's arm is sick. Like I've got all Laggy. I've got Ivy. I've got Abyssal. Like I've got it all on 3U. I still got my Wii U is right here. My Wii U is right here on my desk. It's right here. Like I still got it. Still works. I play on it sometimes to get footage, which you'll see in a video coming up soon. His armor out of the three doesn't look the best actually. I think it's really hard out of Abyssal or Ivory. I don't know. It's up to you guys what you think, but I think Abyssal's armor and weapons are like god tier. They're insanity. It's like it looks RBG, but it's not RBG. With the black and the blue, it looks amazing. It looks so good. And then Ivory's looks so good as well with the white and the blue. It looks so amazing. The red and blue is good. It's just not as good as the other two. Which is another reason why I don't want them to kill subspecies and rare species, because they're important. Armors, weapons, skill sets, skills, all of it. All of it. All of it. Yeah, they're never... Never. It's insanity. The skill, there was that one skill. It was so broken. I can't remember what it did. It did a lot, though. it was like one of the first combo skills I saw. How is Laggy's armor with Lance? In GU, it's actually pretty good. It has some guard, it has some stamina recovery, it has some element. It's actually pretty good, actually. It's actually pretty good. I farmed Giganox in 3U just for the armor looks. Unfortunately, in 3U, we didn't have transmog. But, Lady Volt's doing Lady Volts, trying to still look good. Giganox is pretty cool. I fought one the other day, actually. I fought a Bayfall. Bayfall was actually harder than I remember. Mostly because I'm kind of trash now. Oh, Honeblade, that was it. Honeblade was so sick. It was so sick. That was it. Thanks, guys. It was such a good skill, honestly. I hope you get Ivy intertwined with Laggy. Like, wait, Cobra, please, Cobra, don't say that. That's blasphemy. I actually don't like that. I don't like them intertwining. It's actually something I really don't like, because it kind of feels like we're just losing potential content. We're just losing potential monsters that should be separate. Definitely when it comes to subspecies, they shouldn't be the base monster. Now, when it comes to Mizu and Socia, even then, Mizu still doesn't do stuff that Socia does, and it's not really a Socia. There's so much I could say there. There's actually so much I could say. And I don't know if I want to get into it, 'cause I made a whole video about it, and I got pissed off and sad and upset. But I personally don't like that. I personally don't. I like them to be separate. Like, Mizu in Wilds doesn't lick herself. See, I mean, he doesn't lick himself. I don't see no licking. You know, back in Socia licks himself. He licks him under his arm. He licks his tail, makes it nice and juicy, and then he attacks you. Also, the whole premise of Socia is like, it's a Socia who's learned to use the abilities because it's been blind for a long time, and the rage that's been built into it has now led it to be able to use its abilities in the way it does. When it comes to Mizu, it feels like it's just an homage to Socia, which, yeah, you can say that's good, but I don't think they put the effort when it comes to ecology and when it came to anything else around it to make it seem good. It doesn't seem like they cared enough for me to accept it in Wilds when it comes to Mizu and the temp and that, and mostly because it's not just restricted to the tempered version, right? Socias are literally in lore technically they're tempered Mizus, like older Mizus who've been scarred and survived. But even the base Mizu can go Socia mode. So yeah, every Mizu can do it. So it's like in lore it doesn't make sense. They basically, in the end, it's more like they did it just because they wanted a way to make Mizu stronger in the game, rather than they wanted to actually do a great homage to Mizu and Socia. That's not why they did it. It's sad. It's really sad, because if they did want to actually put effort into it, they would have done that. They would have made it specifically to tempered. They would have put some ecology into it. They would have put it into the hunter notes. They would have also, if they wanted to go the extra mile, put some armor and weapons around the tempered version, maybe even an arc tempered version, I guess. And then that one would be the Socia armor and moveset. But they didn't do that. Unfortunately, they didn't do that. That's what upsets me about Socia Mizu in Wilds, unfortunately. But yeah, does Socia Mizu look as pretty? No, Socia looks way prettier. It looks way prettier. Nova, your gatekeeper. Why does it matter? It's just a game. I mean, they can say it, and I can say, "Yo, shut up, man!" Like, like the stuff I don't know about, and I won't act like I know about it if I don't know about it. You know. So like, it's not gatekeeping. It's just facts. It's just straight facts, honestly. It's just straight facts. Okay, we got 11 minutes 30 seconds on this. 11 minutes 30 seconds. Gatekeeping is an interesting term, to be honest. Which we could talk about for a long time. Which maybe we'll talk about after. But it's almost time. Let's watch a bit more of this. Let's get into the laggy mood.
Has been absent from the series for so long due to
and more pretty
issues,
Mizu, yeah.
It has become the forbidden fruit of the franchise for so many players, and that has just increased the desire from the community to relive their nostalgia.
So in Generations, there's a couple areas where you can't go in Deserted Island, mostly because there's no underwater combat in the Deserted Island in Generations Ultimate. So it's interesting because this is actually Laggy's actual nest. Is actually pretty cool. I think you have to go through area 10, 11, then this is area 12. It's a pretty cool zone. There's not much here unless Laggy, or sometimes even Royal Ludroth is damaged and tired. They'll come sleep here. As you can see, his neck has been broken. Michael here has been, chopping this guy up.
And connections with this character even more, especially now that Monster Hunter has grown so much.
So it's going to be interesting when it comes to Monster Hunter Wilds. Where can Laggy even be? He can't be in. He can only be in the forest, right? He can't be anywhere else. No, if it doesn't have water, he can't be. So he can't be in that last map. I can't remember what it's called. The place with the milk that Arkveld likes to suck on or something. I don't know. Guardian monsters like to suck on the milk, you know, straight from the source. You know what I'm saying? He can't be in that map because there's no water there. They might do it anyway for the tempered version. Fair enough. But that laggy is going to be weak as fuck and he probably should die. Will Togedale make a public apology? Probably not. Vivaria possibly. Yeah, Vivaria. It's undermining previously established content. And yep, exactly. They're just condensing down the design because, you know, just for the sake of them making the monster stronger. And it's a sad reality. Instead, I think they should just boost up the moveset of the monster itself. You know, they should just do that. They should just do that. It's gonna swim in the he's gonna swim in the walk, yeah? Okay. Alright. You know what? That's what's gonna be the law. That's what people are gonna say. When they see Ivory Laggy's moveset, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is how it happened. So he sucked on the milk, and that's how he becomes Ivory, the white version, aka Guardian, Lagiacrus. That's how they'll make sense of it in lore. That's how they do it. That's how people do it in Monster Hunter community. I don't know how they do it like that. They just string all these strings that don't make sense just for the sake of it. Just for cope. Just for cope. 8 minutes left, guys. Let's watch a bit more of this.
Since Laggy's last appearance in Old Gen with GU.
The world effect.
There's no doubt that World has had an enormous impact on the franchise, with it making massive leaps from Old Gen in terms of gameplay, visuals.
Yep. He was guarding all along.
It brought Monster Hunter into the modern era of gaming.
Sounds like a bad manga.
Audience, the majority of which had been waiting for the series to move away from being handheld exclusive. Prior to MH3, Monster Hunter had been exclusive to the PSP for the West, with Freedom, Freedom 2, and Freedom Unite being the only localized games outside of Japan. It's interesting looking at all the sales data for all the...
Yeah, I remember looking at this back in the day. Try didn't sell that well. I mean, it's sold better than any of the other, like, Monster Hunter games on console, but it didn't sell as well as the portable games, as you can see here. Freedom Unite sold crazy amounts. And if you think about it, this is worldwide, and this is only Japan. This is worldwide. It's so pretty damn good on the PSP. It's actually interesting because in Japan, yes, Xbox had a Monster Hunter Frontier Online. I remember seeing that. You know, I was jealous. Because back when I beat Try, I'm like, okay, there's only like 19 monsters. All right, cool. I go online. I see Freedom 2, Freedom Unite 2. I'm like, why does this game have 50 monsters? Like, why am I stuck with 19 monsters fighting Yuagan and Ignacto all the time, even though I love the monsters, you know, like I was jealous. I can't lie, I was actually jealous. So when Free U came, I was flabbergasted. They went to like 51 monsters. Every monster had like 3 or 2 subspecies. It was great. Lagiacrus had 2 subspecies. Okay, not 3, sorry, 2. Lagiacrus came in, and then he had 2 subspecies. No, 1 rare subspecies, 1 rare species. This is great. Zenoga came in with a sub. Even Baroff had a sub with Jade. It was so cool, man. Kurapeko had the Crimson. Like, going from like 19 monsters to Free U with 51 monsters, that's insanity when you think about it. It was so much. It was crazy. And look at this number of how much Free U sold. Free U didn't sell that well.
Old Gen Monster.
It didn't sell that well on the Wii U. That's why, that is the reason why. Okay, guys. I'm gonna tell you, this is the alternate history. This is the defining history of Monster Hunter. The defining reason why Monster Hunter didn't stay on Nintendo is because of Free U. It's because of Free U, in my opinion. If Free U was a big success in the West, 4U would have been on the Wii U if the Wii U was a success in the first place, and I think it would have blew up more. Capcom would have probably had a more integration or more reason, my bad, to stick with Nintendo rather than go with Sony or Microsoft or PC. So that is my theory, actually. It all starts with Wii U selling so bad. Because when it came to 4U, they didn't even release it on Wii U. They said, nah, who cares? 4U came to 3DS, but I suppose they were looking for a console to put their systems on to reach a wider base. But I think if Wii U did really well and it sold well, I think that would have given them more of a reason to stay on Nintendo. So it's interesting, actually. I think that's the alternate history that could have changed everything. But maybe the history we have now is good. You know, more people are playing. Who knows? I don't know. That's just one of my theories, to be honest. We've got 5 minutes.
The Hunter games and the consoles they were on. In Japan, the PSP was insanely popular around this time, and while the Wii was conversely more popular globally, it comparatively sold less in Japan since the handheld market was much stronger there. If you look at the sales data up to 3 Ultimate, MH3 has only sold a total of 1.9 million copies. Because the handheld Japanese market drove Monster Hunter early on, most of those players were on PSP instead of the console releases for MH1 and MH2. The home console market was smaller in Japan than it was globally, and I think the proportion of MH3 sales in global markets because of the Wii's success in those regions led to a lot of growth for the series outside of Japan. It sold pretty well on the Wii U. On the Wii U, it didn't sell that good. The Wii only sold like 30 million copies systems, so there just wasn't enough people to sell it to be honest. It was unfortunate. Because imagine the Wii U did well, we would have had a HD for you. Imagine that. Like, just think about that for a minute, guys. A HD for you. That would have been great. That would have been great. That's the alternate history. We don't have that. With textures like for you, that would have been good. That would have been gorgeous. Imagine that. That would have been crazy. Absolute crazy. It's no coincidence that MH3 made its way to little old me in Australia at the time.
Yo, my guy's in Australia. I went to Australia last year.
And that folks like me had never even heard of the series prior. MH3 was reaching more new players than ever before.
Damn.
And with the Wii...
A 4U with 3U graphics, probably better graphics. That would have been great. That would have been great. The port to PC would have been even better. GU, imagine GU. GU would look insanely better than it does right now because they would have prioritized console rather than the 3DS. Damn. That alternate history is actually insane when you think about it. That's actually insane. Yes. But we have an unofficial HD version of PC emulator. It's nice. Yeah, I can imagine it is nice, but it could be nicer. That's the whole point, Lady Volts. It could be nicer. You could actually have proper HD textures from the get-go, from Capcom, from, you know, just the ground up. What was I doing in Australia? I mean, why are you looking at eyes like that? There was a wedding. I went to Australia for 2 weeks. I went to Sydney for a week and a half. No, I went to Melbourne for a week and a half for like 12 days. And then I went to Sydney for 4 days. Went to the Sydney Opera House, watched the opera, fell asleep. Went out for a bit, did some stuff. Then went to New Zealand. It was pretty good. Then came on. Then I came on. All right, guys, we got 1:50. So, thank you for this, Mr. MH. This is a great video. Honestly, this is a great video. I don't normally like videos until I get at least, I don't know, 60% way, but I can tell this is a really well-made video. Very well researched. Very well researched. Thank you for that, man. All right, guys, we got a couple minutes left. How you guys feeling? I'm not going to show this. Should I show this chat? You know, I'll show this chat. I'll show this chat for now. Guys, I do hope you guys check out this video. This video is very well made, honestly. It's got a crazy amount of views already, but, you know, just give it some support. Give it some love. Give it some love. So, man, I didn't sub to you before, but you got my sub now. I was going to do cam green screen for this, but I need a haircut. I mean, at least you can say that. I can't say that. And my chat gets on me on it all the time. They always get on me on that. Definitely Soas, man. Soas and Win. These guys. Okay. It's almost time, guys. It's almost time.
Either way, it's cool to finally see the events of a less remembered Resident Evil game more or less canonized.
How's the sound, guys, by the way? Is it good? Is it alright?
Furthermore, it appears that after detours in zombified Europe and the Deep South,
is this too loud?
Evil is ready to head
not
back
too,
to the
not loud enough?
Where it all began, Raccoon City.
I have a new video coming in the next couple of days, so keep your eyes peeled. I definitely will.
Mainline Resident Evil game. For everything else, you're already in the right place with IGN.
It's good, nice. Well, let's see what we got. So, guys, bear in mind, we're going to see a lot of Street Fighter esports stuff. So if you don't want that, I don't know what to tell you. I guess just bear with it. Just bear with it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Capcom Spotlight. For today's show, we'll be covering
Because they're
updates
literally
to games that are
egghead,
out
bro. My
now,
chat, I swear.
plus new info on upcoming titles.
Yo, these guys are supposed to be my team.
This includes behind-the-scenes info from our developers, so be sure to watch until the end. Now, let's take a look at today's first title.
Question is, are they gonna talk about Monster Hunter Rise and switch
The
to getting
future.
updates?
It isn't just a dream,
That's a question, actually.
it's a promise. One we're turning into reality.
What's this one about?
With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
What is this game?
We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Delphi Corporation, huh? Never heard of it.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Okay.
There you are. All better.
Okay, I've seen this girl before from some trailer.
You patched me up.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a
Yo,
name or something?
why does she have no shoes? Like, what is up with Japanese and barefoot people?
I think I can help.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a meme at this point.
Neutralizing threats.
Japanese developers and barefooted people, like, it's insane.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
They're standing from Wish.
Firewalls, cooking control protocols.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailers. Pragmata. Looks interesting. But she needs some socks, though.
I said I am DI0.
Okay.
What a robot needs shoes
How
for.
about we call you
Fair enough.
Diana?
Diana?
But you can say the same about, I guess, clothes, I guess. Let's not go there, though. 2026. It's real. Oh, yeah, this got delayed. Yeah, they really do. It's weird.
Introducing Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata. An all-new science fiction action-adventure with a unique hacking twist. It's been a while since we first announced it.
I remember.
We're excited
Now I remember
to have
why.
the game ready for you in 2026.
That's a hell of a delay. That's 4 years. Wow.
Today we will go over some.
Imagine if Wilds had that. Capcom can do it, apparently. They can do it. They can do it.
Entering an android with a heart.
That's actually funny.
As Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility that's lost contact. When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated.
Ah,
from
you're
the
welcome,
team.
man. You know, just if you ever want to just
Finds
chat,
himself
just let me
saved
know.
by
We can just
Diana, an
hang out.
android girl.
talk.
There you are. All better.
Now they must work together to return to Earth. Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Exo
And
Primal.
Diana,
That died.
a curious and enigmatic
Wreck-It
android.
Ralph in space.
This is how an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins.
Yeah, that's true, Aaron. You're definitely right.
A mix of puzzle and action.
It's a sad reality.
In Pragmata, combat begins with disarming the enemy's armor. Otherwise, you
Yo,
will
win,
find it
please.
difficult to inflict any real damage.
That's crazy. I'll need to add you on Discord,
This
Mr.
is
MH.
where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this
Anthem.
enemy.
Who made that? Was that EA, right?
Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their armor.
Okay.
And now it's Hugh's turn. take aim at the enemy's weak points.
That's pretty cool.
Passing through more blue nodes increases damage, and the enemy's
Oh, I
armor
see.
stays
That's what they meant by
exposed for
puzzle
longer.
and combat at
With
once.
an arsenal
That's
of unique
interesting.
weapons, take on the rampaging bots.
That's interesting.
What enemy will you hack first? What weapon will you use? Thinking on the fly in the heat of combat and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success.
Apart from the barefootedness, I actually like this game.
Compelling new combat
I think it's
system.
pretty cool. Yeah, it looks unique.
AI-controlled lunar research station. In Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything, from microchips
The Monster Hunter Puzzles game
cars.
takes more brains than WoW's,
and
yo.
giant structures.
Scar, you
Now,
you
however,
love this
the
throwing
lunar
shade at it all the
research
time.
station seems void
But
of
let's try
human
not to throw
activity.
shade, guys. Let's watch this and
Only
see
the lifeless world
what they
and
do
the
for us.
AI remain. Use your thrusters to move around the lunar research station.
I mean, it looks pretty good.
You will also need to hack the systems blocking your progress.
And it's not a game of service, right? So
By combining their abilities, you and Diana can explore this world together.
been hanging out with Meat Man and the guys. You
Pragmata
start
will
up
be
your stream
available on
first. So
PlayStation
here
5,
with you today.
Xbox Series X,
Nice. Good to have
S,
you, man.
and Steam.
They are making Wilk.
This
Xbox
summer,
needs better support, to be honest.
We'll also have public hands-on for Pragmata. Experience the gameplay you
That's
just saw
unfortunate.
firsthand, including the thrilling combination of puzzle and action combat. We are looking forward to many more events where you can get your hands on Pragmata.
You know, I don't know what it is about
Please
Capcom.
look out for more information
Like,
on Pragmata
They're
on
so
our
good at
official
making
social
little
channels,
features
websites, and
seem so
stores.
big. Like, I don't know what it is.
And
I don't know what it
forget
is.
to follow and to add Pragmata to your wish list.
I'm not saying about this game. I'm just saying in general. Like, I just remembered a lot of their marketing. They're always like, "Oh yeah, stay tuned for this," and it's like, bro, like you sold nothing. You sold nothing. But not about this game. This game's pretty good.
Check out the latest trailer for Sagat.
I haven't played Street Fighter 6 in a minute.
番組をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。ストリートファイター6のディレクター中山です。
Can me and Diana explore this world
私から
while
皆様
wearing
に最
shoes?
新
I
情
mean,
報
I
をお
hope.
届けいたします。6月5日に任天堂スイッチ2にもストリー
Doom
トファイタ
gun
ー
ready,
6
sir.
を発売することができました。
Yo,
多くの方々
your boy
にゲ
Deep.
ームを遊んでいただいて
Keep that gun on
実に
on
大変
safety for now,
嬉しく思
right?
っています
Keep on safety.
また先日イヤー3に登場するキャラクターのラインナップも
Keep the safety on, guys.
発
Keep
表
the
させて
safety
いただ
on,
きました
please.
イヤー3では
You 3 years already? Okay.
クリムゾンバイパー、アレックス、そしてイングリッドが登場する予定です。さて本日はイヤー3最初に登場する
Yeah, they're always gonna
サ
put
ガ
Monster
の
Hunter
映像を
last,
少しだけで
Aaron.
はあり
It's
ます
just
が
how it
ご
is,
用意い
to
た
be
しました
honest.
ど
You
う
just
ぞ
kind
ご
of
覧くだ
have
さ
to
い
accept it at this point. I've been doing this for years, man. Like, you just have to wait and see.
Hey, come on, let's go!
Yo, this guy's head is like so small compared to his body. His body's big. Yep, 100% lady votes. It's a marketing ploy. I mean, it works. And it makes sense, to be honest. Damn. No acknowledgement. You think we'll get a title update free teaser? I don't think so. I think it's too early for that. Oh,
The
yeah.
Emperor of Muay Thai,
Muay Thai.
Sagat, is ready for battle.
Okay.
Players can also get the World Tour experience with Sagat deep in the mountains of Thailand. the Emperor makes his landing on August 5th. To prepare for Sagat's release, the Sagat Arrives Fighting Pass will be available starting from July 4th. Premium rewards
Yeah,
include
Capcom love their
Sagat's
fighting
Wanderer
passes, right?
Avatar gear. And we've also prepared some throwback stickers and emotes. From Sagat's days as the boss of the original Street Fighter, we're also increasing the amount of content in the Fighting Pass that can be used in Fighting Ground. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Use EX Color.
That is true. Actually, they did do that. Forgot about that.
Kin's EX Color. Come on. Now's not the time for jokes. As well as art and effects to use with the game's Challenger customization feature. We're also prepping music tracks to use in fights and more for players.
Yeah, they do love their
Please check it out.
passes.
Finally, we have information about the long-anticipated Outfit 4 content.
That's how they get their money.
Check out the designs of the 7 characters that will receive Outfit 4 content with the Sagat update. Cammy.
Yep, makes sense.
Luke.
Fair enough.
Chun-Li.
Yep.
Manon.
Okay.
Jamie. Kimberly.
That's my main. I used to main
and
Kimberly.
Aki. We're continuing work on Outfit 4 content for these characters. And of course, we're
Guna
working on
skins, but yeah,
Outfit 4
basically.
for the rest of the roster.
I mean, it is summer, so you have to be fair to them.
本日の情報は以上となりますが、いかがだったでしょうか。
You know, Japan is really good at feeding into the goon. They're really good at it. And gamers love it. They just like eat it up.
後日サガットのゲームプレイトレーラーの公開も予定しておりますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。これからもストリートファイター6をどうぞよろしくお願いします。
I mean, they know what the audience likes, so yeah.
Next, an update from
Goon doesn't
Capcom
work with me too much, though. I'm not about
We'd
that.
like to tell you about the Capcom Pro
I
Tour,
Goon in other
a
ways.
global competition
Definitely
for the world's
grabbing
best players. Players the
and
world
Jamie.
over will battle it out in regional qualifying tournaments.
What do you mean by that?
The Capcom Pro Tour 2025 Singles Tournament Tour is now accepting entries. Anyone is welcome to join. Compete for a spot in the Capcom Cup 12 tournament, which will determine the world champion.
Okay.
Just like last year, the tournament will be held in the Ryogoku Kokugikan Arena in
Yo,
Japan.
Goku,
The
Kokugi.
champion of this year's tournament will once again receive a whopping $1 million prize. You won't want to miss
Fuck you
out
mean?
on the
Look,
intense
so is,
battles
don't
this
worry
year
about that.
as players
Don't worry
fight
about
to
that,
become
alright?
world champion.
A man needs his
For more
secrets.
information about the tournament schedule and how to enter, check the Capcom Esports website.
A man needs his secrets.
This acclaimed new fusion of action and strategy, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, has released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
I remember this game. It looked interesting. I never played it though.
Japanese-inspired world with exhilarating dance-like sword action. Strategize and fight alongside villagers as you enjoy this unique game experience. You can also use the new features of the Switch 2 and play using mouse controls. Have fun playing with the controls you want.
I wonder if this is the only
Compatible with
thing
handheld
they're going to
mode.
talk about when it
You
comes
can
to the
enjoy
Switch
game
2.
Anytime, anywhere.
Imagine you lose a game tournament for 1 mil. I mean, yeah, that's
Path
kind
of
of
the
sad.
Goddess is available now.
It happens though, so.
Also, the action and strategy is further enhanced with the new extra content, Otherworldly Venture, added to all available platforms. In the Otherworld, beyond the Torii gates, protect the maiden from nightly attacks of the sea.
A million would be nice.
Rewards by outlasting each wave of enemies.
Yo, if
On an
there was a tournament on how many bells you can kill in a day, I wouldn't sign up. Like, I couldn't get through it. I couldn't
for a
get
high
through it.
score amid infinite strategies in this challenging and satisfying
And I'm pretty sure that's
gameplay
more like a
mode.
suicide mission anyway. Probably
How
after
long will
like 10
you
hours,
be
you
able
wanna
to
die.
defend the maiden from the seethe in the other world? Following its initial release on July 19th last year, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, will celebrate its 1-year anniversary next month.
Okay, still alive. Now Wilds is.
We have prepared a small
Time
token
to
of
switch
our
to
appreciation
Trust.
for the many fans.
Now
who
I'm
have
hoping
played the
for
game.
Rise updates, man. I think it needs it. It should get it. What's this about? After one, I want to die.
Presenting Yashichi Waves, a Mazo talisman that changes some music in the main game to 8-bit style.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we're still in the same game, but fair enough. You're saying, why? What do you mean? Why am I watching this? I'm watching this because I do most of the stuff. I thought this game was trash. Bro, you don't even watch my content. I never said this game was trash. I never said this game was trash once. Yo, guys, we got the bot in the chat. The one that, what's this guy?
Is available now on all
Monster Hunter ripped to pieces. The guy that Monster Hunter ripped to pieces. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it shouldn't be released in that state.
Next,
100% it shouldn't be released in that state. 100%. Bro, if you're confused, then you need to. You got more issues.
Including the legendary Capcom.
You might need to check with your doctor or something. You might be losing some brain cells or something like that.
And a gallery featuring sounds and art.
Yeah, we got the Wilds Glaze in the chat.
Easy to use one-button specials. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is available now. Reclaim your destiny. A remaster from the swordplay action series Onimusha. A memorable cast of characters returns to weave their deep and complex.
I don't know much about Onimusha, but I thought this game already came out. Or am I wrong?
The classic graphics and gameplay.
Well, I mean, obviously
for
I'm
modern
wrong.
Consoles. The remaster of Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny is available now.
Look at this saying, what am I glazing?
Way of the Sword.
I mean, I glazed GU 100%, but you wouldn't know that because you don't watch the content. Yo, Melaton, I can so be blind to factual information. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. It's actually wild.
His formidable rival, Sasaki Ganryu. How will the clash between them unfold? Stay tuned for more.
Just saying, if you don't geek for content, that's fine. That's you. Like, you can do you, right? Let other people do them. But I need to new profile and name change there, it really does.
Experience the most evolved action and improved immersion in any Monster Hunter to date. Also, make sure to check out.
Yeah, I think the bot is broken. He's just chatting. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
In celebration of the horror series.
First he says I hate the game. Then he says we're geeking about the game. Like, what is he saying? He's literally your bot. He's just typing. Yo,
But that's not all.
are you using ChatGPT right now?
Marvel vs. Capcom
Is that
Fighting
is your brain
Collection
integrated into ChatGPT right now?
Ace Attorney titles and more are on sale too. Don't miss out.
It has
on
to
this
be.
great
It has
chance
to be.
pick up these
But what is he saying?
From the creators of the latest Resident Evil.
I don't really play Resident Evil, but we got any RE fans in the chat? Internet dead food is real, bro. It is real.
開発のコンセプトは病みつきになる恐怖というのを掲げてます。
Peak rage bait, bro. For real.
そこのカタルシスってやっぱこう脳汁が出るんですよね。それ自体がこれもっと
Yo, the guy thinks I hate Wilds. If he watched any of my content and actually listened to my words, he would know I don't hate Wilds. I've never once said I hate Wilds. Not once. I may be disappointed in some things with the game, but I don't hate the game.
ハザードレクイエムは、シングルプレイかつ、オフラインのゲームとなっています。 バイオハザードで一番重要なのは恐怖体験。
Okay, say it. What am I being hypocritical about? This is the last thing I'm gonna acknowledge of you. Then after that, I'm not gonna acknowledge you anymore. You're not making sense. What am I hypocritical about?
今回の主人公は FBI 捜査官グレース・アッシュクロフト。
Everywhere I go, I see Silent Hill. I haven't played Silent Hill either, actually. I don't play much horror games.
プレイヤーと同じ目線で一緒になって怖がれるこういうキャラクター。
You love it and think it's a great game. That's why you hear geeking for free DLC trailer.
成長していくんですけども、FBI 捜査官なので銃の扱いも慣れて。
I'm here because I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with my boy Laggy. I want to see what they do in the game because I think the game is pretty good. I may be disappointed in it. I've done videos on things I'm disappointed about. I've also done videos on things I really like about the game too. It's normal. Bro, of course the game was unready for launch. Everyone knows it's unready for launch on PC. The game doesn't run. Have you seen the Steam reviews? There's a reason why. What are you chatting about? Two things can be true. And those things are unrelated anyway. Yo, this guy is so brain dead. He's actually so brain dead. Look, I already know what's going on. Look, his content is dead. If you go and look at his channel, he's got a dead channel. His content is garbage. No one watches his content anymore. He wants to do the Monster Hunter stuff. He came after Monster Hunter thinking he knows what he's talking about. He doesn't know shit. He doesn't know anything. He got ripped apart. No response. He was trying to chat back to him. He couldn't say shit because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't watch content. He's just here to meme. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. He's just here to chat. That's literally it. Okay, yeah. I won't delay it. I won't delay it. Let's focus now. Let's focus now. I don't really ban people, but But I'll make an exception for you, saying if you keep trying too much, then I might need to ban you. I've only banned one guy before, and that was John, because John needed to get banned. He needs to get banned. That was bad. But I don't really like banning people. I think banning the guy will do good for everyone else. You know what? Fair enough. Since Saif said it, and I like Saif's ideas, I listen to him. You know, I put him on a timeout for 24 hours. I put him on a timer for 24 hours. Because the guy's just too annoying. He doesn't make sense. He just chats.
バイオハザードレクイエムは2026年2月27日に発売予定です。2026年
Stroke to Alkmaar, bro. He's probably already doing that.
迎えます。30周年記念タイトルの名に恥じぬようなゲームとして本作リリースしたいなと。
Okay, so if I was gonna play Resident Evil, I know 4 is very popular. I know 3 is also, and the remakes are good too. 5 apparently is good too, but I heard that 6 isn't that good. And I don't know about Village. I heard Village was pretty good too.
Will be released today on the Resident Evil portal. Register your Capcom ID to see the rest.
Like the last thing I'll say to him, guys, just to you guys, is it's weird how if you look at my channel, you can obviously see that before the game came out, I was super interested. Oh.
The guild has authorized.
Okay, never mind. We can talk about that later. We can talk about it later. Let's look at WoWs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's time. It's time. It's time. Let's see what Laggy's got. Let's see what Laggy's got.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。おかげさまで多くのハンターの皆様に楽しんでいただいております。本当にありがとうございます。今日はタイトルアップデート第2弾の情報をディレクターたちと一緒にご紹介したいと思います。それではご紹介いたします。
Let's see what they got.
モンスターハンターワイルズアートディレクター藤岡要です。お願いします。はい、モンスターハンターワイルズディレクターの徳田です。
Let's see how much they cooked, guys. Let's see how much they cooked.
はい、 それでは早速ですが、無料
Or undercooked. You don't know yet.
第2弾のプロモーション映像を
But let's keep an open mind, guys. Open mind. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Let's watch this. Let's do this. Capcom presents. Yes, of course. Like I said, Rafflos, Laggy. There we go. So they got the Desert Island music. Yeah, they remixed it. Of course they need a turf war. Yo, Laggy, don't have it. Don't have it, Laggy. Fuck him up. Yeah, exactly. Alright, what are you gonna do? Okay, that's Ivory Laggy's move. That's also Ivory Laggy's move. That's slightly Ivory Laggy's move, but not the same. Nah, no, wait. Don't even try that. Okay? That's bait. That's obviously bait. Oh, the weapon, okay. That's definitely Laggy's. Oh, look at that! Insect glaive, that's sick. That's a trident. What's this about? Music? Tendan? Oh, the dual blades, okay. Oh, the fish greatsword. Is that already in the game? I actually don't know. Okay, some more dances, it seems like. That's interesting.
You don't get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
I mean, he's looking good. He's got the red eyes. No, but come on, like, that's just bait. Wait, that's bait. What are you baiting me for? Wait, what are you showing to me right now? Underworld combat does not exist. That's bait. It's bait. It's bait.
Everyone, it isn't safe here. Let's head back home.
Okay, wait. Suigios! But we did have it in Rise already. So I guess the rumors are right on that one. I heard a rumor about this. Okay. 2 monsters at once. Suigios and Laggy. Oh, Monday. Okay, wow. That's not too long.
というわけでいよいよ皆様にラギアクルスのお話ができる日がやってまいりました。
Suigios is here. HR31.
本当にグローバル
Interesting.
に行っても本当にラギア人気がすごくって。
I didn't expect him.
すごい期待されて。
I did hear about it, but I didn't expect the rumors were right.
皆様に登場させることをお知らせできたと。実はモンスターハンタートライっていうタイトルからラギアクルスっていうのなんですけど、そこはちょっとラギアクルスの開発秘話的なところ。
モンスターハンタートライを立ち上げましょうってなって、売りになる遊びとかを水中戦とかも作ろうみたいなのがあって、でその水中をよりちゃんと面白くするにはラギアクルスが結構面白くならんといかんっていうのもあって、でもともとレウスのライバルみたいな立ち位置をちゃんと作ろうみたいな。
Raffles' rival. They need the quest. King of the skies, King of the seas. They need that quest again. That quest was really cool.
そうですね。藤岡さんがディレクターで、僕が初めて最初から企画の立ち上げから調整してリリースするところまで担当させてもらったメインモンスターというところで、チームラギアですね。みんなが日々より良いモンスターにするために意見とかアイデアっていうのをぶつけ合いながら、より良いモンスターに仕上げていく経験っていうのはなんか振り返ってみるとクリエイターとしてもすごい大事な時間を過ごさせてもらったなみたいに思うようなモンスターですね。そうね。
ワイルズでのこだわりっていうのをちょっと皆さんにもご説明したいと思うんだけど。
今回は水中ちょっとアクセント的なイベント的なやり取りっていうのはできるんですけど、主にはやっぱり地上でもやり取りしていただけるような設計に変えましたので。
Yeah, see that's Ivory Laggy move. That's Ivory Laggy's move. That one's normal Laggy's move, but the lightning touch is new. That's interesting.
ラギアクルスってトライの時からそうだったんですけど、水中でのこのシルエット、縦に伸びた時のシルエットっていうのは本当にかっこよくて、そこの迫力っていうのをぜひ感じていただきたいというところがありましたので、武器を完全に振ることは自由に振ることはできないんですけど、
Yeah, you can't use your weapon. You're just swimming about, which is interesting. You can do that though.
実装することができましたので、そこも含めて楽しんでいただけるようなモンスター。
But it's cool that you can see him underwater at least. You can see it, which looks cool. It looks cool.
ところで、まあ、討伐して素材とか、入手して
Yeah, his weapons are great. His great sword, mwah,
っていうところは当然あると思うんですけど、
great sword, so good. And that glaive was great. I loved it. Yeah, that glaive looks so good. Armor looks so sick as it always did. Let me see the great sword though.
思い出強いモンスターってことも今のスタッフたち本当に分かってくれてますし、本当に一生懸命取り組んでくれました。
なかなか面白い仕上がりになってると思います。
チェックするときに
Hope these two monsters add something that's actually useful in Master Rank as fun. As much as look, I don't feel like hunting something if it ain't gonna help me later on. Well, I suppose we have to see what the armor has to say, right? And now we got Steve Sirigios, the Master of Bleed.
はい、そしてなんとセルレギオスが今回登場しますということで、
Yeah, Underwater is a possibility.
セルレギオスはもともとモンスターハンター 4G というタイトル。
The overlooked overlooked flagship.
無印が実は海外版出てなくて 4G から出てるので、海外の人も結構セルレギオス馴染みある人も多いんじゃないかなとは。
I'm not sure how I feel about the music, but I need to listen to it properly.
どんな感じになってるかっていうちょっと説明を軽くでもしてもらいたい。
もともとセルレギオスは結構旋回能力高くて、
Yeah, I'm sorry about my green screen.
違ってちょっとこう細
It depends on the lighting.
感じとスピーディーなやり取りみたいなのがもともとのコンセプトにあったんで、そのあたりちょっと今回なんですね。
まあ、モンスターハンター 4G の時も僕がメインプランナーとして、自らこう、概要から調整まで行った最後のモンスターなんですけど、僕足の攻撃だと人輪をうまく使ってもうテンポ感を作っていってで
I need to listen to a bit more.
を使って仕留めてくるようなタイプのモンスターなんですけど、
So what are you gonna do with him in this game?
提案してくれて面白かった。
So we just had him in Rise, Sunbreak.
移動するみたいなアクションがあったんですけども、こう上下左右にステッ
I'm
プするモン
curious.
スターが多くても斜め方向にしかも攻撃あたりを出しながらやるモンスターっていうのはあまりいなくて、
Oh, okay.
すごく面白いモンスターだなと思ってましたんで、
Ooh.
その部分っていうのを
Armor looks nice. It's shiny.
アクションをこうぶつけていきながら遊べるようなモンスターとしてセルレギウスは機能してくれているんじゃないかなと。
I do like Sirigios. It was very annoying in 4U though and Generations.
いずれも星8の歴戦の個体としてフィールドに登場するようになります。かなりこう強力なモンスターになっておりますので、
Yeah, it definitely looks like Sunbreak.
ぜひチャレンジし
The
てみてく
model
ださい。
definitely looks like that. What's this about? Arc tempered. Yep, I thought so. Oof Duna. Damn you, limited. Ooh.
You'll be able to forge the new armor.
Yeah, barefooted. What can I say? They love it. Okay, what are they cooking with this hunt?
Arch-tempered Uth Duna will arrive in the future as an event quest and free challenge quest.
Oof Duna. Yo, so far they love this map. We've been in this map a lot when it comes to content. Additional systems, okay.
Crafting the final weapon in a tree allows you to use that weapon as layered equipment.
Ah, I see. So that's how it works, okay.
For Artian weapons, you'll get it after fully reinforcing the Rarity 8 weapon.
This probably everyone's done by now, right?
For Palico weapons, you'll need to forge high-rank weapons. We're adding brightness settings and filter effects to photo mode.
That's good for people who like filters. Nice. Yo, Crematrice, he looks so threatening,
You'll be able to
but he's
hide
nothing.
your handler, Palico, Sacred, and more.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
We're planning on continuing to update photo mode to make it easier to use.
That's pretty cool.
We've added the ability to swap handlers. You'll now be able to travel with Eric instead of Alma.
Can I leave like both of them? Like, I don't want any of them. Like, they're annoying.
As
Oh.
for support hunters,
Why was that laggy?
Mina, a hunter from Vespai unit who wields a sword and shield, will be added.
Why was that laggy, Capcom?
You'll also now be able
That
to
was
select
actual
which
footage, by the
support
way,
hunters
of course.
participate in quests.
Oh, okay, so now like Sunbreak.
Furthermore, by playing with content added in the update, you'll be able to obtain a myriad of rewards.
Okay. Skyfire is more like my PC is on fire and crashes. Yeah, that map is pretty laggy. I know me lagging that map
Quests that
most,
allow you to forge
unfortunately.
special equipment. Quests that make it easier to obtain armor spheres and decorations. A challenge quest featuring
Can I bring the
user
twink?
And a
Yeah, if
free
you want to bring the
quest
twink,
featuring
go for it.
Arch-tempered Uth Duna will be available for a limited time.
I'm not a fan of the limited stuff, but that's what they do now. What is this?
はい、ここでコラボジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエスチョンについてお知らせしたいと思います。フェンダさんよりモンスターハンター20周年を記念したコラボレーションギター、
Vendors,
モンスター
okay.
ハンターリオレウステレキャスターが3月21日から発売しております。で、ゲームの方ではですね、期間限定で配信予定のイベントクエストをクリアすることで、こちらのギターが登場する
No more fishing. Yeah, boy, I'm not a fan of fishing.
できますということになっております。今回のコラボコラボが決まった時から結構チームもねノリノリでいろいろやってくれていろいろな今回こだわりがあるんですけど、ちょっといくつか紹介してもらえます、
ギターはそのまままず 3D スキャンを、
Yeah, just having events that stay rather than go away would be good. Did you see the pickaxe longsword? Yeah, I saw that.
そういうのもちょっとデザイナーの
It went so fast though, I wasn't sure what to think. It looked interesting.
こうちょっと
A bit strange.
まあところまでこだわって再現してますと。音自体も実際のサウンドチームの人が演奏してくれて、その音そのまま使ってるんですけど、アニメとかもまあそのキャプチャー撮る時も、まあサウンドのその演奏者の方にちゃんと指の動きを
Capcom definitely loved their motion cap.
コードが間違ってないかとか、
They're very proud of that. You can tell. They love to show it off.
しっかり撮ってますんで、まあそれなりに楽しい
They do love to show it off.
なってるんじゃないかなと思います。
来週会場とかでもすごくこう映える
いいですね。
ジェスチャーになるんじゃないかなと思います。
キャプチャー撮って
Yeah, full mode was already there. I think they're just making more improvements now.
ジェスチャーしたら音マイルもあれをやってくれるってことですよね。
エアギターみたいなのをビーンと
一緒に入って
一緒にうわーって
めっちゃ弾けてたね。
もう全然関係なくわー音もらしい。
まあそういうのもぜひ見てほしいですね。
楽しくみんなで。
Guys, you must realize this is for updates. As much as it would be cool to announce performance Yeah, I suppose
There will
so.
be a range of DLC with this title update as well. There will be 4 kinds of dance gestures as free DLC.
How do you feel about it underwater? I don't know. I mean,
And
it's
a
interesting.
cosmetic DLC Pack 2 as paid DLC.
It definitely is interesting. I don't know what to really think about it, to be honest.
Those with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass will automatically obtain it.
I suppose it's the most they could do without having underwater, right? So I think we can give them credit for that. And maybe it returns in the future, which I would like.
There will also be other DLC not included in packs.
What about the reward system? Is there going to be the upgraded reward system? Or anything like that? Flame Fatigue.
In the summer, there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate.
Oh, Flame Fate.
During
Okay.
seasonal events, the decorations and meals at the Grand Hub will
Yo,
change.
that's big
and
meat.
By playing during the event, you will be able to get limited time only equipment, gestures, pop-up camp decorations, and more.
Yo, Smith. I'm happy it's
Festival of
they're
Accord,
not.
Flame Fate
It's a step
will
closer to
begin
200 more
July
combat. Yeah,
23rd.
so I think it's yeah.
Let's make this summer.
It shows they know that people are interested in it, and they know that it needs to be there. Really. Oh, roadmap. People hope for a roadmap. So
ここからは今後のスケジュールについて
I guess you guys are right.
お伝えいたします無料タイトルアップデート第2弾はご覧の日程で配信予定です。
okay, they don't talk about a new monster.
ラギアクルス、セルレギオス
What does
が
that mean?
登場します。また武器の重ね着装備
Does that mean that this is the last
システム
month's
追加を
update,
予定してい
or
ます
maybe just for now?
夏の季節イベント交わりの祭事踊り火の儀を開催します。
Okay.
イベントクエストにて歴戦王ウズトゥナが登場します。 フェンダースペシャルコラボのジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエストを期間
Yeah,
限
no
定で
new
配
monster
信
for
し
now,
ます。
I suppose. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the
今
Lagiacrus
ご
and
紹介
Steve have to show,
いろいろさせ
honestly.
てもらいましたが、
They're looking
他に
good.
も細かい調整とか入ってるところもあるんですよね。
はい
Yeah, the roadmap doesn't show anything. It's just about this tire update. There's no... I mean, let's wait and see. Oh, yeah, the hammer. Oh, wow, that is fast. Yo, that's new.
ですね、遊びやすくなる調整っていうのを、各種進めておりますので、
Yo, hammer maze, that look new. that look new. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, this is a good update though. This is a good update.
番組をご覧いただきありがとうございま
But
した。
they said they're going to do some
タイ
updated
トルアップデート第
system.
2弾の
They didn't
詳
talk
しい
about that,
情
so
報
maybe
は
that's it for the
公
future, I
式サイト
guess.
や SNS をご覧ください。
Um,
タイトルア
oh,
ップデ
okay.
ート
There
第
we go.
3弾は
There we go,
秋頃に
guys.
配信予定です。
New monster, additional monster in
皆様
late
に情報をお
September.
届けする予定ですので、お
But
待ちいただければ
that
と
is
思います。
3 months actually. That is 3 months.
本日はこれにて以上となります。
Or 2 months. 2 months.
最後は
No, that's the end.
いつもの掛け声
I
で
guess so.
終わろうと思っております。よろしいでしょうか。はい。いきますよ。せーの
Hammerman, stand up. Yo, Kivo.
行こうぜ。
Happy hunting. Undercooked update. No, I think the update is good, Lance, man. I think it's a good update. I'll give it a nice 8.5 out of 10. I think it was really good.
That does it.
Oh,
for
9 out of
today's
10.
Presentation. Thank you for watching. Before you go, we'll be holding a survey about today's show. Viewers of this broadcast are
Nah, we're not interested. All right, let's go back and watch this one more time, guys. Watch the trailer one more time. But how you guys thinking? Let's do a poll, and you guys can answer the poll. Let me know what you think. I can only do 4 votes, so yeah, just do whatever you feel as close to as possible. Yeah, they didn't show no teaser for Title Update 3, unfortunately. So we have no idea what this monster is going to be. And it's September, which is a whole 2 months away. Yeah. So no one's saying it's bad. No one hates it. At least people mostly feel it's great. And I think it's great. I think it's really good. Yeah, I could only have 4 options. I'm sorry, Silvers. I can't do a middle option. Mid. I don't know. Like, yeah, they love taking us to the forest. We've been in the forest quite a while. The next monster can't be in the forest, right? It has to be somewhere else. We need to go somewhere else. But now I thought that was good, honestly, guys. Laggy, I would vote Mer. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. Laggy looked good. I need to really see what they're doing in the moveset, honestly. I want to see what the arm and the skills are about. If you guys want, we can also launch up some free U. We can also launch up some GU and just have a look at Laggy, just to show you guys what Laggy's about. I'm also going to do a video tomorrow about Laggy as well. So I hope you guys watch that one too. Should be good. Laggy looked good. I liked the fact that you can go in the water and at least chuck stuff at him. I think that's pretty cool. Honestly, I think that's cool. Steve Sirigios, not as interesting because he was just in a previous game. And I think he was pretty good in Sunbreak. But I suppose more people now get to play him. So now they've kind of gotten most of the flagships in this game now. I think pretty much every flagship's in this game, apart from most of the Fated 4 and Valstrax. And Bloodbath. Yeah. Okay, so they're still missing quite a lot. There's also Tigrex, there's also Nagakuga, there's also Zenoga. Okay, they're missing a lot now. Think about Kashala. Wow. Okay, never mind that. But they have a good amount of flagships in this game, and I think it is good. Honestly, I think it's good. So let's watch this one more time. I'm gonna stop it a couple times through, but let me just read the chat a bit. Also, Arc Tempered Ufduna, just bigger belly flops. Like, I don't know. Ufduna's moveset is so boring because it's literally just belly flops and a slap. That's literally it. Like, it's 2 moves. It's 2 moves. That's what makes him so boring in comparison to the other Apexes. Like, the other Apexes are like infinitely better than Ufduna. He's just a boring moveset, so I'm wondering what they're going to do with this moveset. The thing is, when it comes to the moveset of Arc Tempered, Arc Veiled, not Arc Veiled, sorry, Raidal, they didn't do too much extra. It was just beef up the AoE. That was basically it. So I'm expecting it to be similar here, unfortunately. So I don't think it's going to be an interesting fight. Like, if you didn't like Ufdina's fight, I don't think you're going to like the Arc Tempered fight. Like, there's not much different they're going to do, I don't think. But it's going to be harder. So maybe that's enough for you. Oh yeah, Bracky. Sorry. Thanks, Jace. I forgot about Bracky. How can I forget about Bracky? 3U was my first Ultimate game. I still have my 3U here somewhere on my desk. I don't remember where. But yeah, Bracky is good. I like Bracky too. Oh yeah, no, Gante, Magnamalo, fuck, Valkana, Malzeno. I forgot literally all of the flagships. Holy shit. Holy slip. Ufduna slander unsubbed. You can unsub your boy. It's fine, man. It's fine. I don't need an Ufduna glazer in my chat anyway. And what they buff statuses though, bleed is non-existent in wilds. Yeah, that's true. Bleed is pretty non-existent. Odogaran is the only one I believe he can do it. Can Shay Wu do it? I can't remember if Shay Wu can do it. He probably should if he doesn't. We do need more monsters that do bleed. But let's watch this again and then we can talk, guys. Then we can talk. Like I was saying, it's great that they have Rafflos, and they know Rafflos and Laggy, they're literally arch rivals, which is interesting because they're arch rivals, but they're rarely ever going to meet because one is like always in the water and one is always in the sky. So it's interesting actually when you think about it. Like you imagine your arch rival is going to be a monster that's normally in the same domain as you, like Rafflos and Asalos, Rafflos and Serigios, like, you know, they're both in the sky, they're all in the sky. But Laggy's in the water. So how often are they going to meet? I don't know. So I never really thought about that before. It's actually interesting. It looks good though. It looks good. See that back and forth is the same as that try cutscene. It's the same. How do I mute the guy in the bottom right? I don't know, drunk. I don't know. You press the mute button, I guess. Or you come off the stream. But come on, why would you want to meet me, man? Why would you want to meet me? I understand that player retention from the company's perspective is important, but from the player's perspective, what's the problem with just dropping the game a bit later? Well, it's that early money. They want that money fast. That's what they want, right? That's what they want. Yo, Laggy kind of tanked that. I mean, Laggy's weak against fire, but he tanked it. Yo, Laggy's got upgrades. Now, this move is annoying. Like, definitely back in the old gen, if you don't have a block against Ivy, you're kind of fucked. This move is so disgusting. So, in this game, at least you have counters and you have iframes and so on. So, if you guys can iframe through this move, you guys will be alright. So, a lot of AoE everywhere. Now, this move is weird, but I like it because this move is new. It's his underwater move, but now he does it on land. He never used to do this move on land. Now he does it on land, which is interesting actually. And I'm not sure how it makes sense, but I allow it. It's pretty cool. And then he goes in for another one with the side slam. He loves that side slam. So it seems like they've taken a lot of his underwater moveset and they've adapted it for on land, which is pretty cool actually. I like that. I do like that. Capcom unfortunately set the high bar with previous games. We expect more from Miles. That is true. That is true. And ReadyVolt says Steve is ecologically wise. A pack monster. Interesting. I never knew that. They have a chance to make an alpha Steve and a bunch of normal packs mates that follow it. Unfortunately, ReadyVolt, I don't think they're gonna do that. The issue is where are we gonna hunt Steve and Lagiacrus like 5 times max? Have the materials and need their weapons. That's true. That's the problem with getting materials too fast. You don't have to hunt the monsters as much as usual. I do hope they do change that in the future. I swear to God, if they give him the double hip check, I'm popping someone. They probably will. Honestly, they probably will. The underwater double hit check was something different. Okay, this is cool. Okay, yeah, this is the Ufdina. Oh, template. Yeah, this insect glaive looks great. Looks beautiful. I like it. The kin set looks good. Very good weapon. Armor looks great too. This is cool. I don't really care about it, but it's cool.
Get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
No, still no Sagiri Magala. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Maybe next one we can talk about it at the end about what we're gonna think the next monster's gonna be. But let's get through this right now. I just want to see this again. That swimming, it's the same as the cutscene. I remember that cutscene that we looked at before. It's very similar. Let me say, aside if you do play other games, that doesn't negate any criticism anyone has for the game, especially since we have previous games with no title updates to compare. That's true. Wait, what's going on here? Scythe says, maybe it's just me never having played too much of the end game to begin with. What actually gives replayability? That's a good question. I suppose, firstly, not getting everything so easily, you know? You have to play the game to get the stuff. Increase it in difficulty. For example, I suppose you can look at some Ultimate games like 4U's endgame system, Sunbreak's endgame system. You know, they keep the replayability. Interesting build variations as well. That keeps people wanting to keep playing it and experiencing new things. I think it revolves around those three things mostly, and then maybe it trickles off to some other things that people may like and care about. Also, guys, if you're liking the content, you know, drop a like. I'd appreciate that, or drop a sub. You know, unless you're that guy who says he wants to shut me up. I don't know why you want to do that. The stream would be pretty boring at that point. Yo, Meat Man, how you doing? Cuddle later. Nah, I'm sorry, man. I ain't cuddling in a guy called Meat Man, bro. Like, pause on that. Like, bro. Bro, I ain't cuddling in a guy called Meat Man. Alright, if my friends knew that, like, I get roasted. Yeah. Mr. MH you can cuddle each other. You guys can cuddle each other. Yo, yeah, but I'm not doing that. I don't mind cuddling in this Lagiacrus though. I might get electrified, but I don't mind that. I can't lie. Wasn't there supposed to be a new endgame system? Yeah, there was. That's why I'm curious when that's coming. I'm kind of confused. Sorry, Meat Man. That's pretty interesting that you can mount them underwater. I wonder what the finish is gonna look like. Like, what happens when you finish it? Because you can't use your weapon underwater. Is it then gonna do the finisher underwater, but then it puts your weapon away? I'm guessing. I mean, normally when you finish a mount, your weapon gets put away anyway. So, I guess that's probably what's gonna happen, right? Let's just go back a bit. I like... Oh, that went too far. What the fuck? I like how the shells looked. This is one of the things I knew people would miss if he wasn't in water. How beautiful his shells look underwater. Obviously now, I mean, it looks so different compared to 3U, like 10 years ago. It looks so different. Clutch Car returns. Haters be damned. I mean, I am a hater. I'm a big hater. Yeah, I'm a big hater. Oh yeah, then we had Steve. I almost forgot.
Safe here. Let's head back home.
And the crowd rejoices. Riff, please don't do that. I feel sorry for Steve, man. Gormagala like stole all his limelight. Like, people don't remember him. They just don't. It's sad. So I'm glad at least he comes back and people, you know. Yeah, but then again, he still came after Gormagala. He's always in Gormagala's shadow. No matter what he does, Gormagala has this guy that's, I don't know, wrapped in his shadow like something. He just it's a shame. It's a shame. Ooh, did these two have a turf war? Sirigius just can't be, he just can't be the one. Like, he's just always second. Even now, he's second to Laggy. People are more excited for Laggy than Sirigius. I feel sorry for Sirigius, man. I feel sorry for him. Yeah, he's in Laggy's shadow now. Oh, man. This guy, he can never get a break. You know what? This may mean we could get a Sirigius subspecies in Wild's Ultimate, which is very important because he's one of the only flagships who don't have a subspecies. One of the only ones, which is actually crazy, given he came out in 4U. You thought they would have added one at least in Sunbreak. Or did the Deviant in Generations, right? But they didn't. It's unfortunate because he deserves one. He's a great monster. He's really good. I do like Sirigius. Even though in the old gen, his bleed mechanic was dog shit. It was doo-doo. Hated it. You got stuck in place and then just keep getting hit by trip damage and then you just explode and then you're bleeding and you're like, fuck. Hate this guy. In the old games. I like his concept, but I didn't like the fight in the old games. In Rise, he's really good. I did like him actually in Generations Ultimate, the Hyper one. That was actually kind of fun. That was kind of fun. This is cool. I like how they did that. Nice. Now this is great, guys. I think this is good. Like I said, 8.5 out of 10. Unfortunately, they didn't talk about a new system, which I'm kind of confused when that's coming now. But it is what it is. They talked more about the hammer stuff, which is interesting. But I guess the most important thing is this. Additional monster. What is the additional monster? What do you guys think? Like, honestly, what do you guys think? Do you guys have any takers? That's fair, I guess. I'm not touching on that issue. I think Monster in general is harder than Dark Souls. Kinda cool Delta. Damn. So is Delta Plus like the cooler Delta? Like, how does that work? Who's ready for the meta to change with Blade Scale Hone? Yeah, that skill was meta defining back in 4U. Oh yeah, we need to check the website as well. But do you guys have any takers? Sakura Magala, we must believe. It's very possible. Very possible. A siege fight. Yes, Lady Volts also said a siege fight, didn't she? That would be great. Alright, let's look at the website, see what they got for us. Okay. So I don't know if they've updated anything, because normally things... Oh, okay, here we got this. But have they updated anything anywhere else? Let's see. Okay, where you go? No. Okay. Nothing here. Apart from having this trailer, I don't think they've updated anything else, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just all the same. We can have a look at the notes, I guess. See what these notes have to say. This is a cool picture. I'm gonna save this. Later. Woo! Look at this render. Look at him, majestic. So majestic. Looks royal. The royal Lujoff will be jealous. This is looking good. This is good. I like this render. It's very nice. This armor looks good as well. Armor looks very good. And because of you can wear male armor and female armor all in one, with the female armor you can wear this male helmet and then you can hide your face, which is pretty cool if you want to do that. That's pretty nice. Which in turn gives you things to do without having to add extra monster. Oh, then becomes Sirigius. Not as cool, but it makes sense. You know, he loves to throw his feet about. Can't blame him. A world turned upside down. Wait, what's this one called? Oh, wait. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, no, that's the quest you need to finish. Okay. So they're not telling us the actual name of the quest. That's fine. Okay, yep. Cool. Laid armor, laid weapons. Photo mode, additions. We don't care about downloadable content, but let's just look a bit more to see if there's anything else. And no, I don't think there's much else here. The roadmap, which we already know. Let's look at the updates. Seems like everyone's just saying it's going to be Sagura. The laggy IG is new, right? Yeah, it's new because we never had a laggy IG before. I don't think they even had it in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. We can double check that. Let's check that one out. Now, I know people tell me to use the new wiki, but I'm just so used to using the old one. I know there's a lot of ads, but I mean, I'm just so used to it. It's a glaive. It's a glaive. Probably should have gone to the tree. Nope, there is no laggy tree. There is no Lagiacrus weapon here. So no, yeah, it's new. It's totally new. That's pretty cool. That's honestly pretty cool. Because obviously Insect Glaive wasn't in 3U, so he couldn't have a weapon. Yo, cool Delta, we don't talk about leaks here, so I'm gonna have to hide that remove that content, that message you put there. Guys, no leaks, please. We don't talk about leaks, so please don't talk about that. Otherwise, I'm forced to remove your comment, and I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Okay. Update's a bit big. It's much bigger with the texture pack. Holy shit. Okay, the guy Chris added. Jep Steve added. Tempered Steve added. Oh, Tempered the guy Chris added too. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, Laggy, yeah, overshadowed him 100%. 100%. You know, let's play some music while we're here. Why not? I hope that's not too loud or too low. Okay, just about quests. Nothing too crazy here. We got some balancing, guys. Let's check out some balancing. Monster balance. Adjusted how often monsters will discover pop-up camps. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fix an issue where sneak attacks performed in the area would sometimes not deal normal damage. Never seen that. Yes! This is good! You regain control of your character slightly faster after starting a quest. I hated the delay. It was annoying. It was annoying. Okay, Sword and Shield has been changed a bit. Perfect Rush finishing portion has had its raw damage slightly increased. Okay, that's cool. I'm a Steve and Basil stan, so I am not that disappointed. That's good. That's good to hear. Gamma crying in the corner right now. Yeah, it's true. Unfortunate for Gamma, but it is what it is. Gamma will never be in any game again. Okay, so this is what they did with Hammer. Now you can chain into special follow-up moves after a monster has significantly staggered from a successful offset attack. Yeah, that looked pretty cool. You can now chain from a focus blow, earthquake, into a charged side blow. Offset effect have been added to charge upswing and to the mighty charge upswing. Interesting. Oh, the charge upswing, is that the level 2 charge? I think so. Charge level now increase faster after chaining into... Okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, Longsword's getting some buffs. Crimson /3 now changed faster into Spirit Blade 1. I don't know too much about it, honestly. You guys can decide for yourself what it actually means, because I have no idea. Yeah, Lance didn't get much. I didn't think so. You can now chain into counter charge from the Victory Thrust. I don't remember what Victory Thrust is. It's been a while since I played properly. Fix an issue where certain shield attacks during focus strikes resolves would unintentionally break the monster's wound. Interesting. Ooh, Charge Blade got... Switch Axe got a lot of changes, guys. Switch Axe mains, you know, be excited. I'm going to put this in the chat. You guys can have a look. Have a look yourself. I mean, why am I going to look at Longsword for? I don't play Longsword. Not in 5th gen or 6th gen, so, you know, I ain't looking. Yes, guys, so, you know, have a look for yourself on this, guys. Links in the description. Bows didn't get that much changes. It's mostly heavily around Charge Blade, Switch Axe, Hunting Horn, and Hammer. Oh, also Longsword and Dual Blades, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Oh, Greysword got nothing. Wow. Greysword actually got nothing. Yep, those are Charge Blade, Switch Axe changes, sorry. It's quite a lot. I'll look at this a bit. It is now easier to adjust your distance to the monster when using Unbridled Slash and Full Release Slash while in focus mode. The backwards movement triggered by Elemental Discharge finisher can now be reduced slightly by tilting the left stick in the player character's direction, okay? Significantly increased the elemental scaling of follow-up explosions from the sword attacks when using elemental files. Slightly increased the elemental scaling of follow-up explosions from Unbridled Slash, Full Release Slash, and Axe follow-up Morphin Slash when using elemental files. There's quite a lot here, guys, so definitely have a look. Definitely have a look. It looks good. Greysword is perfect just the way it is. You're not wrong. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, Hunting Horn looks good. It looks big. What does Hunting Horn say? Where is it? The damage hitbox for Echo Bubbles has been slightly increased. Evade window for offset melody has been increased. Your Sacred no longer stops when performing while mounted. Interesting. Hitting a monster with a single hit of resounding melody now triggers a sound wave. Okay, cool. There's quite a lot here. So, Swaggy, they had to give us changes, yeah? Why the fuck did they reduce Elemental from Dual Blades and increase Raw? I don't know. Did it? Is that true? Yeah, I don't know, Soaz. Not Soaz, sorry. Scythe, I don't know. That's a bit strange. Yeah, Raws increase everywhere. Did they say anything about performance? Good question. I don't know. Oh, here we go. There's some DLSS and FSR for support. Nothing too crazy. I mean, you know Capcom love their frame gen. You know they love frame gen, so, you know, they gotta get in there somewhere. No, they didn't talk too much about performance, to be honest. I don't see that. A new graphical setting was added, allowing you to disable screen distortion effects caused by underwater or lava areas. That's interesting. It makes sense that they did this now. They probably had to with laggy and the underwater segments. Yeah, I don't see much about fixes to performance, to be honest. I don't see a thing. They say, like, I mean, we can go down. It says bug and stuff, so maybe down here, maybe. Okay, here we are. Okay, once again, VRAM used when text was streaming, resulting in overall VRAM usage. Yep, they made adjustments, fixed an issue where the estimated VRAM usage in the display settings was calculated lower than the actual value. That doesn't mean much, to be honest. It's just VRAM that they've been talking about VRAM every update, to be honest. Every update. So I don't know what to really say about it. It doesn't mean too much, to be honest. It doesn't. Wait and see for yourself, guys, when you play the game. See how you feel. If it performs better, that's great. If it doesn't, well, you know. It doesn't, unfortunately. And then you can complain. No, this was good. A good update. I'm quite excited to actually play. Yeah, I haven't been able to say that for a while. I wasn't really excited to fight Mizu. I wasn't. I did it. And I hate the outcome. But I'm actually excited for this one. I'm actually quite excited for this one, honestly. I look forward to it. Move the skip feature from important chat notifications and make it so the map can now be opened even while a notification are active. That is crazy. That was so annoying. You could not open the map when a notification was active. That was so annoying. That was so annoying. Holy shit. So glad that is now fixed. Adjusting the map so that it is no longer automatically switch levels when focusing on a large monster. Cool. This actually did get me kind of hyped. And gonna have to come back for a bit and play. Oh, people had mods to fix that. I had no idea. Increase the amount of guild points awarded for delivering a wyvern egg. I haven't done that once, so you know. Not once. I'm not sure what that means really. I need to go into the game to see what that changes. Yeah, it's good, guys. Good. No, it's great. It's great. 8.5 out of 10. Nice. Lance Main, you don't even have the game. What's gonna excite you? You don't even have the game, Lance Main. Come on. But Lance Main, okay, fair enough, Lance Main. What would make you impressed for the game? There's wyvern eggs in the game. I had no idea either, Rift. I had no idea. Honestly, I didn't think they existed. I did not. But apparently they do. I've never touched one. But yeah, Lance Main, what would make you impressed on a game that you haven't actually played yet? This all should have been on launch. The laggy stuff, I don't know. I mean, it would have been nice. An optimized game. That's fair enough. That is definitely fair enough. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Well, we just have to wait and see and test it for ourselves, really. Yeah, it's fair enough, Rift. I can't try back to that. An optimized game. What can you say? Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. You beat me to it. Damn. All right, this is good, guys. This is good. So I think, just Carp, yo, Zeh, how you doing, man? It's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a while. What do you think? I think it was great. 8.5 out of 10. Really, really good. Really good. I'm just thinking what we should do now. It's 12. Do you guys want to see some laggy? Should I launch some free U? You should check out laggy and free U. Should we do that? I'll do a poll. You guys can tell me what you think. Lance needs more smoothing. Well, Lance didn't get anything really, to be honest. It didn't get a single thing. I mean, it did. You can now chain into a counter charge from a focus strike victory thrust. And that's pretty much it. Oh, no, this one's good though. This one's huge. Adjusted the hitbox of focus strike victory thrust to make it easier to land. Yeah, because it was garbage. It was trash. Now it's much better. The Sacred can drift? Like, what? Really? Where did you see that? Was it down here? It's now possible to dismount from a Sacred while drifting. Say, yeah, Sacreds can drift? The fuck? I don't think Sacreds can drift. That's news to me. Right, it's overwhelmingly people are saying yes. Let's launch some free use. Alright. You guys have to give me a moment though. I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna do some setup. So in the meantime, I'll just play the trailer. You guys can watch the trailer. Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Daughter. That's what exactly we saw. I think that the rest.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up. Where the hell is it? You know, let me just go to Capcom's channel. It's much easier that way. Here we go. Right, go back.
You don't get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
Everyone, it isn't safe here. Let's head back home.
Okay, I'm back, I think. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of back. All right, let me just set stuff up. But how you guys doing? It's been a while since I've checked in to see how you guys are doing today. You joined the chat we're having today? Been enjoying the content? I hope so. It's been pretty fun today. We had some good stuff, you know. It's nice to see. It's nice to see good good Monster Hunter content. Okay, let me just get this. Now what am I trying to do? I'm trying to add something. What am I trying to add? Trying to add my game capture card thingy majiggy. Oh, this is the one. Video capture card, that's it. What? Give me a sec, guys. I'm just trying to set this up. I'm sorry, it's going to take me a bit. Things aren't working as I expected. Yeah, don't want to see that, but I can't see it here. Where is that? Oh, cool. Oops. I mean, you guys can already see my real name. Well, if you guys go to the other channel, you guys already know my real name anyway. I haven't launched this up well, since that yesterday, to be honest. Where's my camera? Give me a sec. Let's just go to the other view. Oh, it's on the camera. Let me just add camera. I'm just trying to add camera on my other thingamajiggy. Video capture. There we go. Oh. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. Is this, what is this one? This one is, oh, okay, yes. It's a web. There we go. Let's do some altercations. Yeah, there you go. Oh, let's mess with some settings as well. I look a bit weird. There we go. All right. Roll on the Wii U, yeah. Oh man. Oh. I might need to mess with my green screen settings again. No, it's good. Actually, it's not good. I'm always trying to play my green screen settings. It's not good. Yeah, so even back then, guys, even like 12, 15 years ago, I was Bushido. What can I say? I keep it consistent. Okay. My boy Chacha and Kayamba, what you guys saying? You guys doing good? Alright, so I'm actually wearing Laggy's armor right now, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and there's a Laggy out here. Or tomorrow. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to check out Laggy's armor back in this game, show you guys what it's about. Yo, getting HR in this game was long, man. I played this game for 700 hours. Wait, I've already got his armor here, so let's just look at status. So basically, Laggy's armor in this game, it gave a couple skills. It gave you 3 element, which is Awakening, if you guys remember from the old games. Awaken basically allowed you to unlock the elemental power of your weapon, you know, basically it. Like some weapons in the old games, they didn't actually have element on them, so this allowed you to have element on them. They've taken away this now. It's not in Wilds, it wasn't in Rise, and it wasn't in Generations, but it was in World, and it was in For You and Try and For You. Handicraft as well, a bit of handicraft. I also have it on my talisman, it seems. Tenderizer, which is pretty good. You know, everyone loves a bit tenderizing, but tenderizing in this game, or weakness exploit, was much different than in the newer games. In the newer games, it was busted. In this game, it wasn't that strong, actually. And fast charge or focus, which, as you know, helps with your gauge, pretty much, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm good at this game anymore. I haven't played this game in a while, honestly. But there's more thing. My name in this game is Bushido, and I've got the Bushido blades. The blades are great. They're great. Look at that pink sharpness. Broken weapon in this game. Slime resistance, awakened. Like, this armor was perfect for this weapon. It was great. Awaken it, and I don't know that weapon. What weapon is that one? Probably one of Giganox's weapons. Okay, let's have a look at some of his weapons. All right, guys. First of all, I need to show you. I need to show you guys what all of the Laggy's armors look like, because we can't just show you. You know. Look at this, Ivory Laggy's armor. Look at this, beautiful, absolute beautiful. Can I? Look at this. Mwah, mwah, perfect. Looks so good. It looks really, really good. Ivory Laggy's armor gave attack, I believe, yeah, attack large, a black resistance destroyer. Not the best of skills, but it had no negative skills. That was the good thing. And then it also has, I got expert through a talisman, which was pretty cool. So abyssals, yeah, I'll show abyssals. But I also got his greatsword, I believe. Where's the greatsword? It's been a minute. No. Ooh. Do I not have his greatsword? I must have his greatsword. Greatsword is actually one of my main. Yeah, look at this greatsword. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. It looks so good. Looks so good. Love it. Alright. Abyssal. You're right. Okay, Abyssal. Abyssal is the Never, as our boy MH said before. Where was that? There we go. Look how beautiful this one looks. And look at the dual blades. These dual blades look so good. So good. Love it. Now, this armor set gave you current res, which made you really good underwater, which didn't matter in most fights, but you know. Constitution, which I finished off with my talisman, or maybe that's something that's not on it, probably. I don't know. Stamina recovery, and you got Edge Master. Edge Master gives you 2 skills, which the 2 skills is a great attack and also raises your sharpness level by 1. I don't think I had the longsword. I didn't use longsword much in this game, actually, when I checked my guild card. Oh, no, I did. Okay. Guys, look, I used greatsword a lot in this game. I used it a lot. And dual blades when I was younger. It was pretty cool. And if you check my friend list, you guys might know my friend Inferno. I've talked about him before. Me and him, he was my first Monster Hunter guy. Me and him used to play together. He was the gunner and a bit of lance and dual blades, actually. He played a lot more weapons than I did. He played a lot more than I did. But he only had a 3DS, so he could only play on 3DS. Ooh, oh yeah, I did have the weapon. Look at this. Oh, this weapon looks so amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful. But we came here for some lance. So we're gonna show the Laggy lance. Give you guys a bit of a look. That's the wrong one. That's Diane Morales' dual blades, by the way. Very good weapon. Very good weapon. Like it quite a lot. Now, go and check out his lance. Where's his lance? Obviously not that one. Whose lance is this? This is pretty cool. Oh, is that? I think that's Glacier Ignator. Look for lightning. No, that's a drill one. I remember that one. That's the Nether one. This one also looked good. Look at the head. The shield. The shield looked great. The shield looks great. You can see the eyes are glowing. Oh man, the old school designs were great, man. You can tell why people were angry when it came to World. You can really tell. Yeah, I don't know what my laggy lance is, to be honest. Oh no, here we go. I think I have 2 of them though. So this is the laggy lance. It looks pretty cool. It has like a Maya type of vibe. I mean, 3U has a lot of like Maya type of vibe, I believe, right? It looks really good. I like it quite a lot. The red fits really nice. Lance Main also asks, who are these palicos? These aren't palicos. These are actually shakalakas, whatever it's called. Chacha and Kayamba. These are great. World weapons were so trust. The Scythe, they really were. They really were. Yeah, no, this is great. Honestly, I'm looking forward to fighting Laggy and making his armor again. His armor is great. Always looks good. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go fight a Laggy. Will I do any good? I don't know. But we can try. So, my lance set is normally... What's it called? I normally use Ignator. You gotta get Camber the ultimate mask. Yeah, don't worry, I'll give him the ultimate mask. He doesn't have it currently because I was doing some testing for my next video. Where the hell is the armor set? Is it Z? Yeah, I think it's this one actually. Okay, but let's change the weapon to a fire weapon. We're gonna use so Laggy's is weak against fire, and obviously the best fire weapon, the Hymanus' lance, is so beautiful. So beautiful. God damn. Hey Kayamba, we're gonna change you to the ultimate mask. And Chacha will change you to probably the, I don't know. Maybe the Pitfall mask. Next video coming up. I don't know. The next video coming up is the last from the Duma trilogy. And I don't know if I want to release a Duma video right now, since things are getting hyped. And I'd prefer to talk about hype stuff right now. It will come out in a bit. Okay, so this is the armor set. My skills are... Oh, thunder attack. I don't need thunder attack. Constitution negative. Man, we need to take that off. Kind of... You could easily take a constitution negative easily with one of these, I suppose. And now we've got Weakness Exploit 7 as well. Do I have any decoration slots on this armor? Physique. Thunder attack 9. Okay. Let's finish it off. Where's my crit? Do I not have any? Oh, there. There you go. I haven't played this game in so long, guys, so you know. Even though sometimes I play this game to get footage, I don't really know how to play anymore. You heading to bed, alright, Soez? Sorry, Scythe. Alright, Scythe, you have a good night, man. Thanks for coming, I appreciate it. Ooh, we got crit eye +2 and we destroyed. That's actually pretty sick. We got guard, we got fencer, guard up. This is great. This is perfect lance. This is peak lance. Alright, cool. Let's go. So let's try fight a high rank one. No, let's go. Yeah, let's fight high rank because we need to compare high rank to high rank, right? Make sure you eat. You always have to eat before a hunt. Nice. Attack up, HP, stamina. We got everything. Yo, that was pretty sick. Maha. The good sweetheart. Nice. Now this quest. Oh, that's not the quest. Oh, Lagiacrus solo. Not nice. There was a quest. I think it's the low rank. I can't remember what quest it was. It was really hard. Don't worry, I'm using Lance. I'm ready for this underwater hip checks. Where is this quest though? I'm so ass at certain old games now. Even Rise with Wirebug, whenever I go back to play it after playing Wilds, I'm so uncoordinated, and the controls having the new control memory. Yeah, it just happens, right? Alright, the Fisherman's Fiend. That's definitely going to be the Lagiacrus name quest, because I mean it's the same name in GU too. But now, Mr. MH, I get you, man. Like, the games are different. They're just different. It's hard to remember it all. Honestly, it's hard. Okay. So, guys, this is the old desert island. I'm going to go get a map just to show you guys what it looks like, I guess. And I didn't prepare. But, I mean, it's high rank, so it's fine. Like, look how good this game looks on a free U. This game looks great, man. I don't give a shit. It looks good. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, obviously the textures aren't the best, but I mean, for the time, it was good. Even torches. You don't need torch anymore. Okay, so here's the map. So Lagiacrus, normally he starts in like area 11, and then he goes to 10, and then he'll jump on 9. That's how he plays. There's a little secret area here. Pretty cool. Which you can swim down. And you can get to area 9. Pretty nice. So like MH was talking about before, this is the area where you go into that first quest and you see the Lagiacrus in area 11. You run to area 10, he starts chasing you. And then it's really scary. Because he pokes up his head like that and he starts to shoot lightning balls at you. It's very scary. So in the old games, you couldn't stay underwater forever in Trial 3. On the left side, you can see there's a little... Oh! You see it? There's a little oxygen bar. Why did I take out my weapon? Hello? Okay. Come here, Laggy. Okay, missed me. Double lightning. Oh, gonna what? Well, I'm so garbage to find underwater now. Ooh. Yeah, that's the hip check. The double. That's what Makar was talking about. Very, very annoying. Now, getting his head and his shells on the back were really tough to do. Honestly, it wasn't easy. Now, I don't think he's going to do that move in the new game because he can't just like swim around. He can do that move in GU on land. Toe swipe. Uh-oh. Oh, that's down. Nice. Safe. Uh-oh. Okay, they hit me. Nice. nice one, guys. You see that? That's pretty cool, guys. Look at this guy. He's great. That's a fun attack. Even though it's kind of hard to do anything about it, to be honest. Nice. Nice. Like, if you hit him enough on his claws, he will fall over. Definitely when you break them. First time, he falls over. Pretty much all the time. It will give you a chance to break his shells on his back. So try to do that. And I guess mounting him is also going to be quite important. Oh, nice. We got it. Let's work on his head now. Oh, wow. This is just high rank, so... Another? Blocked it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this one. Hit. Hit. Come on, get the head. Oh, no, I missed it. Come for me, come for me. Yeah, see, Lance in this game on the water was pretty good. Nice, we got the head. Let's go for the tail. I think he's going to leave now. He's almost dead. Oh, he's not almost dead. Whoa, got the tail, though. Look at that. That was sick. Nice. So what do you guys think about Laggy so far? Bro, sometimes he would freak me out like that, spawning in right as soon as I got close to the zone. Yeah, that freaked me out. Even now. It happens so often. Oh, that was quick. He hasn't gotten angry yet. Like his back hasn't lit up. Not once. Hey. In G rank, he does that twice sometimes. I think so. I think he's almost there now. There we go. I was really good at telling when monsters were almost dead in this game. I think Ryu and Try have the best ending music as well after a hunt. It feels so like. What's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgic. Like, it just feels so grand. I love it. I really do love it. Obviously. It's kind of sad to see bro just float there, though. Yeah, that's laggy in this game. So seeing what they've done to him in Wilds is going to be interesting. I mean, they've definitely taken inspiration from Generations, with the Ivory Laggy mainly, but they've made sure they've kept to some of the old stuff, which is great. It's great they put in for Electron. Yeah, when I beat Electron, I was surprised. I was like, wow, that's awesome. Like, Tri had some goated monsters, man. Like, I think every monster in Tri's roster is just perfect. I think they're all good. Even Jurgen, like back then, Jurgen was good. He wasn't overused. He was interesting. I liked him. I honestly did. Well, guys, this is pretty late. Probably should sleep soon. I think I made a mistake earlier. I said this guy was the guy that gave you the longsword. No, it's this guy who gives you the longsword. The boat guy, I believe. Let me see what longsword he gave you. Yeah, it was this one. He gives you this longsword. This is the one he gives you. Let me just check my hunting eyes. What have I been hunting? Quite a bit of Brachydioses, Sudeioses, Goldbeards, Devil Joe, Gen Moan, Hollow, not so much. Electron, Diamralis, Big Boy, Queen Plesioth. Yeah, the Barbarian Blade. Queen Plesioth, Normal Plesioth, Stygian. Stygian was hard in this game. Definitely for a Lance user. Yep, Zenoga for a lot of them. Lucian, Green Lagiacrus was kind of useless, honestly. I didn't fight him much. Glacier, loved him, loved Ignator. Abyssal, I fought a lot of Abyssal. Yep. So in this game, Slade and Captured weren't combined. I think in the new games they combined them. Like, Slade also includes Capture, I think, in the new games. In this game, it's not the case. They're separate. Because I've definitely killed Ivory Lagiacrus. I didn't capture every single one. Got Laggies. How have I not got the largest one with all those hunts? That's crazy. Nibblesnuff, Goble. Wow, this roster, man. Purple Ludroth. It's been ages. I think he was in 4U, I think. Sand Barrioth. The last time Sand Barrioth and the first time he's ever appeared. He needs to come back. Barrioth, Blazeful. There's so many good fights in this game. There's so many. Silver Rathalos. Didn't do it much. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Azure. I like the armor. The armor was pretty good in this game. Golden, pink, normal, rusted Gerombros. I love Gerombros. One of my favorite monsters. Getting the largest crown in this one is so easy because it's a quest just to fight the largest one. Oh yeah, still Yogan. Shout out to Anonymous. He loves that guy for some reason. Jade Barrow. Crimson Kurapeko. And Kurapeko. Love the two. Volvaden Lagombi and Arzuros. Woggy, Great Baggy, and a Great Jaggy. Love to see it. I've only captured one. Only one. I mean, it's Jaggy. Like, why are you capturing it? It's a waste of resources. Well, guys, I think for the stream, that's pretty good. I think it comes to an end. It's 1 hour, 48 minutes now. Thank you for coming, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Stay tuned for the video tomorrow as we go over Lagiacrus. I don't know what time it's going to come out, but it's going to come out. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, this has been good. Honestly, it's been good. This has been great, guys. Yeah. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya. Maybe that's a bit too fast. What else do I want to say? No, I think that's actually pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it was a good showcase. Really liked it. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time then.